Well.
Well.
Heidi ho, everyone. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm glad to hear that. I hope you're all ready for a very fun and educational game about the Dutch famine of 1944 to 1945.
Oh, is that what this is about?
Yeah, it's Hungerwinter.
I see.
But set in the lovely Ladyverse. So.
I see.
Hope you're all ready for fun times.
I'm super excited about this and have also studiously avoided learning anything about it somehow. So it's going to be great.
From what I understand, it's a short linear visual novel, and it's kind of like a lead up to their next project.
Okay.
And from what I'm seeing, I'm guessing this is made in Videotome because it's just clicking, nothing else.
Okay.
So.
What is Videotome?
Videotome is a game engine designed for linear experiences like this one. Developed by, I believe, Freya? Let me look that up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Communist Sister. Yep.
Okay, I recognize who that is.
So, yeah. Good time. Hungerwinter. A lovely Ladyverse game by Digital Poppy and Mia Kane. Hell
Exciting.
Yeah. If you haven't seen any of the lovely Ladyverse games yet, we played through a route of Lovely Lady RPG on the channel. You should check that out.
And you should too.
And you should then watch that and then go play it for yourself and make your own choices because that game is ridiculously fun.
Or make the same choices. I can't tell you what to do.
I mean, I can.
Okay.
1925. 1,000 years of continental hegemony comes to an end at the cost of more than 30 million lives. The once great power of Brennenburg is forever carved up and crippled. Europa is shattered, and among her newly independent nations sits the unassuming republic of Ostalpina. 1930, 5 years have passed. It is the worst winter on record. Again, famine grips the continent. It's the worst since the war. It is the worst winter on record. Again, famine... it scrolled up! For the Ostalpine capital, the socialist city of Vienna, the bite is sharper still. 2 million and change huddle together and wait for the first sign of spring. The city's string of successful modernization and renewal projects are abruptly frozen. Her population anxiously awaits aid. The reactionary nation that harbors this red stronghold turns a blind eye.
So this is clearly Austria and
Yes.
Red Vienna era, right?
Yep.
Okay. Was there a famine between the world wars in Austria?
I actually thought that was the one I'm looking up, and now I'm realizing it said Dutch.
Yeah, you said Dutch, and you were
which is
looking,
not the correct one.
You said Dutch, and you were looking at one that was in the mid 40s, and
The Hungerwinter.
So does anything show up for like an Austrian famine without that name though? Just like
Austrian famine. Famines in Austrian Gallica.
that doesn't seem like what we're looking for.
That doesn't seem like what we're looking for at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Huh.
Who knows? Maybe I'm giving you wrong information. Maybe someone in the comments will correct me here. Maybe you shouldn't trust a 30-something queer to tell you what about history. I'm not a history person. I just sit here and read the words badly.
I am a history person, but I'm not very good at it, and also not this era of history, so I can't help other than knowing that it's not.
The message from the countryside is clear. The meek must starve. The revolution must starve. The enemy must starve. In the frozen city, how is winter treating you becomes the only topic of conversation. The cold and the hunger become the only subjects of discourse. Frau Ida Guggenhaufer warms herself with a single hot coal in the dingy living room belonging to her closest friend, Frau Rosa Huber. Somewhere nearby, a baby is crying.
Wah.
Nice Foley. Ich will heim. In mein scheiß Wohnung. Shishik Rauschen.
You're gonna say all the German. It's gonna be so good.
I'm so sorry, but yeah.
It's gonna be so
commies
good.
mismanage themselves into hypothermia.
Wow. What was that, darling?
Also, I love Ida's design. And also, I love all the characters. I love everything about this so far, but I had this design of having like the very visibly trans with the antlers broken off. I said I wish I was home. Home in my shitty apartment blasting fags.
No, you don't, Ida. The flame would freeze on the end of your match and shatter into 1,000 pieces before you had the chance to light up. And then where would you be?
Home.
Sat in a concrete bunker with the Donau lapping at your toes, shivering your little antlers off. That's where.
I don't like it when you mention my antlers, Rosa. You know that. They'd not be visible at all if my hands weren't too cold to work the file. Pain is amplified too, by the cold. I think at least. It hurts to keep them hidden.
It's a plot point, even.
Don't be so rude. Big sis ally energy right there.
I did say they were only little, though, didn't I? That's a good thing, surely.
I'm sick of sitting in your attic. I miss my apartment, I miss my things, and I miss my stuff. I feel rotten, and my stomach hurts.
You're the lucky one, Ida. Heat rises. You're snug as a bug up there.
Snug as a... Rosa, there's holes! Snow gets in! Wind! I had to stuff them with newspapers, but at some point I'm gonna have to burn those too, and...
Come on, stop this moping. You're like a teenager. Don't tell me you didn't mope as a teenager. You've said that before and it's not true. I'm quite sure you did.
I really didn't. I don't think I moped. I was too busy for that. Point is, I want to be home. I miss the construction noise on the Donau Bastion. I liked it.
You always complained it woke you up at 4 a.m. Besides, they've paused construction for the winter, so you're hardly missing out on anything, are you?
Oh, man. Oh, I am so bad at German. All right, I'm doing my best, gang. So, I miss the concrete, and I miss the rubble, and I miss the river, and the comforting knowledge that I'm in close proximity to ruined Italian villas.
Clearly. So much so you'd rather sit in your bunker and freeze to death than live with me for the winter. Come on, let's go out for a wander. You'll feel better for it.
I'll feel colder for it.
Barely.
I don't want to go outside. I feel rotten. I just want to stay in here and wait for spring. It can't be too far away. It's almost February now.
It is, and if February brought with it spring, that would be wonderful, but that's not the case even on a good year. Come on, Ida, don't start the new decade off turning into wall mold. This place has enough of that as is.
I'll become wall mold if I want to. I said I don't want to. I feel rotten. My stomach's hurt.
Yours and every other person in the cities. You're not special, Ida.
I mean it. I think it's those berries we ate last night. The ones we found in the Wiener Wald. I think they were poisonous, Rosa.
I seriously doubt it. I ate some too and I feel perfectly fine.
You're not a deer.
Again with this, your stomach is just the same as mine. You need to stop with this claiming to have a special deer stomach, Lark, and besides, you've only got the one. Don't make things up.
Actually, this is a really important question that doesn't get addressed often enough with furrydom. Do they have human-based internal organs, or do they have the internal organ systems they would have had, but, adjusted and moved around to be roughly human-like?
That's how we know this is quality work. It's asking the hard question.
Exactly. I'm saying if I was a cow furry, would I have 4 stomachs? I mean, obviously there's some concessions made, right? Because they become bipedal and they get gigantic knockers. But, which not every animal has. But where do those concessions to the human form factor end? Right? leave your suggestions in the comments section.
If you're a feathery, do you have hollow bones and become more prone to break?
I hope not. Given what I've seen some of them take, they'd break them in half. You might just not have symptoms. Perhaps you'll feel just as bad as me an hour from now. Some difference in metabolism or...
Fine. I'm sorry for poisoning you, Ida. Let's not bicker.
She glances at the clock. It is almost 9 for what that matters. It's of little importance where the hands point these days. Every hour harbors the same sensations. Hunger and cold. Sometimes more hunger than cold, and sometimes more cold than hunger, but always some balance of the two. Day and night have been done away with as dispassionately as we did away with the monarch and the empire. Only day and night's absence are felt far more keenly. Even the dark of night is gone. The glow of winter snow casts a sickly pallor across the city. We're all trapped in this awful grayscale world. When the dark clouds above break and the sun returns, it is pale and cold and distant. It's nervous or it's afraid of what we're doing down here, or it's dying. I glance at the clock. It is 9, for what that matters.
Leon ought to be on his way home by now. These awful night shifts he's been working. The poor boy.
Oh, he'll be back in a moment then.
Probably. He'll be climbing straight into bed, though, I'm sure of it. Easier to ignore the hunger if you're sound asleep, isn't it?
When did we switch sides? That's breaking the 180-degree rule.
I love that their character portraits are on bits of shifting newsprint. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really tasteful artistic choice. Let's go out then.
So we don't keep him up? Yes, I think that's for the best, isn't it?
Yes, for that reason. Let's go. Quick. We've got a few hours where it'll still be a little warmer. Let's go to the Kino Theater. Kino is Levon de Rosa. They're always showing something or other there.
Always. Yes, fine. Not much else to do, is there? I've had more than my fill of Kino over the last few weeks, but fine. Kino it is. I know how much you like it.
I don't like it that much. A lot of films are quite... There's a clattering at the front door. The lock gets stuck sometimes. You have to turn the key an extra turn. I don't know why. Rose always complains about it, says someone should do something about it. Replace the key or replace the lock or perhaps slather the mechanism in lard, but no one ever does because the key always works in the end and no one ever gets trapped outside for too long. There are worse injustices than a shitty lock to fix in this city. I think on that we all agree on some level. Will the PMKK survive its first on-screen heterophile kiss? Hey, Poppy Mia in the sides there. I see y'all. Do you want to be Leon or should I?
Sure, because you've been doing all the narration.
Yeah, okay.
Rosa, Morgan. Welcome home, Siebenschläfer. How was work?
Yo, that was so easy for you. What the hell?
Was it? You don't know if I got it right.
That's true. I feel taken advantage of now. Suddenly animated, voice pitched with excitement, eyes bright.
Oh, you know. Oh, hello, Frau Guggenhofer. Down from your attic, I see.
Yes.
We're going for a wander. Oh, yes, it's cold out. That's a shock. Will you be going to... Oh, yes, right away. I'm bloody knackered. I'll eat something when I wake up. Pisser, isn't it, this bloody job? It'll be weeks before I get my internal clock back to normal. Union's preparing for some major work in the spring, Frau Guggenhofer. Exciting stuff, isn't it? Hard work, though. Still, anything 1930 throws at us is going to be a walk in the Prater after all this winter. Though I suppose even a walk in the Prater is a bit of an ask these days.
I wonder what he's doing on the overnight shifts. Interesting. I do agree with him, though. Once you've kind of adjusted to going to fuck the graveyard shift, it's so hard to get it back.
Yep.
In line afterwards. It sucks. Rosa, shall we?
Yes, let's. We were just going out, sweetheart. We'll let you rest without us creaking around.
Does Ida not like Leon, or am I just reading too much into that?
Maybe.
She really doesn't want to be around him and is very curt and short with him. She kisses him, smiles about it after even.
You two have fun. Take care out there, okay? There's a patch of black ice down the road, and... We'll be fine. Go on, sleep.
He gives her a kiss. Another one. Really? At a time like this? Save your calories, man. I don't care if you're to be married. And smiles at me. Why? What is there to smile about? Before scurrying off into the building. By the time he's gone, Rosa is already putting on her boots.
What's that thing you say sometimes? Tie your shoelaces either?
What?
You say it sometimes when you put on your boots. It's funny. You say it so quietly one could almost believe they were privy to your internal monologue.
All right, come on. Just tie your shoelaces. Come on. Come on. I don't say that. I don't say anything. I just put on my boots normally like a normal person does.
Well, if you're sure. Come on, let's get going.
I sigh and fumble with my boots. It is difficult to get them on. The material has become rigid. Feels like they might crack and shatter from the cold, but I managed to pull them on. Snug and fit, cold and warmth. Lace up your boots, Ida. There's another hungry day ahead. Ooh. Lickspiel. Limp fourth installments bombs in capitalist box office. Die Fahrt ins Werderben. What is that? I don't know my German.
How's that book you're reading, Ida? The one we discovered in that skip. Found out about any good rocks?
It's nice. That's it? That's all I get for that one? All right. No, it's fine. It's about minerals, Rosa. Totally different. Get with it. We can't afford to play loose with words. Not at a time like this.
Oh, well, boo to me. Rocks and minerals are the same thing fundamentally. Oh, come off it. Don't frown at me with that frowny face of yours. Yes, they are. Anyway, stop hiding secrets like you're a Hungarian landowner burying her jewels in the garden. Anything at all useful?
I'm thinking chalk.
They put it in bread sometimes, don't they?
I think that's illegal now, but yes. Could work for sugar. Pretty sure the Bureau has some for the blackboards and such.
Yes, if someone else hasn't gotten to it first.
If not, there's quartz. I think the book said it's edible, but I'm not sure. Yes, that is the most... I forgot. That is clearly the most salient distinction. Everyone is starving and it's cold outside. It is very important what minerals we're allowed to eat right now.
I'm not eating quartz, Ida. That's disgusting.
Shh! A man shushes us. We lower our voices. Like a little bit. We've both seen this film before, and let's face it, so has everyone else here. The Kino theater is often crowded these days. What else is there to do when the city is frozen, and the shops are empty, and the workplaces are closed? Wander about, and watch a film. If the theater isn't already full, though. Fortunately, we've managed to get some nice seats near the front today.
Anyway, where would we even get some quartz?
I don't know, a quarry?
Yes, we'll just pop down the road to one, shall we?
Remember that camera you got last year? Disposable one?
The night Mummy got those fucking cocktails? Why?
I don't know, I just thought of it all of a sudden. That was fun. That evening... Please stop calling yourself Mummy, though. It's unnerving.
I wouldn't fancy a dip outside the Rathaus right now. Goodness.
Goodness, no. I've been keeping well clear of those fountains ever since that debacle. But my point is we should do that sort of thing, or this sort of thing. Outings, you know. We should do them more often. Didn't you just maintain that you're like, I feel rotten, don't want to go outside and do outings? Shh! A woman this time. Come on, sister. Where's your feminine solidarity? With Rosa, if not with me. Need to live life, you know. I'm tired of feeling like I'm just strolling towards the grave with nothing to make the trek worthwhile. This film opens with a funeral and ends with one, too. Always makes me consider this stuff.
Bit morbid, Ida. Come on.
Sorry.
So, you don't find the work we do for the party worthwhile, then?
What? No, absolutely I do. It's important stuff. It's good to feel like you're helping build the future, you know. Even so,
what? Spill.
All work and no play at all. If we'd brought the Workers' International Sports Contest forward and done it last summer, I'd be right as rain by now. Possibly. Instead, I got to hope I don't die before then.
I wasn't aware you cared so strongly about sport.
There's a bit of a clock for me. They're going to start banning me from sports in about 100 years. I mean, I don't really, but the opening ceremony is sure to be inspiring. We'll make the people want to improve themselves, get stronger and fitter and happier and healthier, learn new skills and play new games. I mean, not me, obviously, I won't be doing any of that, but look, we might even kickstart the world revolution if we do a really bang-up job of it. That's all I'm saying. Worst case, it'll still be a good show, right? A bit of a laugh?
I suppose I'm glad I've got Leon to get me the odd escape from party politics. I mean, he's a union man, so it's a lateral move, but at least he's got hobbies outside of writing newspapers, you know? He always cheers me up after a bad day at the bureau.
And me? Ida also cheers you up?
We were meant to go to a restaurant together to celebrate the new year, me and him. That didn't happen. No food left and someone burnt all their chairs as firewood. Rescheduled, you might think, but you can't very well celebrate the new year in the spring, can you? Maybe if they turn the calendars back.
Could I be included in this? Your friends and also Ida Guggenhofer? I believe Comrade Burley suggested exactly that at our last general meeting. Let's do it all over, properly this time, was his exact argument, I think.
Yes, he did, didn't he? That would never happen, though. The Social Democrats, they'd not allow it.
Suppose they wouldn't, would they? I mean, to be fair, I don't think we should actually do that. I don't think it'd really do anyone any good. Gosh, my stomach really hurts, Rosa.
It's a symptom, though, isn't it?
Of poison berries? That was my thinking, yes.
What? No, I'm not on about that. Not being allowed to turn back the calendar by our coalition partners.
Oh, right. Sorry for intruding.
The Social Democrats finally having to share the city with us lot means suddenly they need to play pacifying force, yes? Prove to the rest of the country they aren't going to have Alpina jump into bed with the Soviets first chance they get. That they'll sand off the more extreme impulses of the left. That they're a safe pair of hands for national governance.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. They do what they want. They're not all bad. I just wish they were a little more communistic. History will not allow us to dawdle into the 30s, mark my words.
I wish this film was a little more communistic. It's so dull.
It's communistic.
No, it isn't. Come off it.
Well, it's not the storming of the Summer Palace, if that's where you've planted your standard, but it's about healthcare, isn't it?
It's about an Anglican chap traipsing around the sewers, mostly. Who does he think he is, Empress Sissy on her gay little steamboat?
Empress Sissy wasn't gay, Ida. She had a child.
Her steamboat can still be gay. I don't... Lots of homosexuals have children. Main difference here being that, unlike Empress Sissy, most of their kids aren't also pedophiles. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. I know she wasn't a homosexual. I'm not trying to claim her. The words just formed and tumbled out. There was no abundant intentionality behind them.
Need that screenshotted. The words just formed and tumbled out. There was no abundant intentionality behind them.
Oh, man. If I had a nickel every time that was true about... I mean, let's be honest here. You don't do a YouTube show where you talk for like an hour and a half to 2 hours twice a week without having some moments where your brain feels like it's running on autopilot.
I'm just impressed I don't fuck up on the channel more often. For someone who just says a lot of stuff just to see how it will feel to say it pretty often, as you know.
No, I went to the doctor's office and saw someone about that. There's no rash anymore.
What?
What are we talking about? Sorry, I was on autopilot. That was the... Listen, okay, clearly I'm trying too hard.
It's Empress Sissy's beliefs regarding homosexuality that had my sister taken away by the church, Ida. You shouldn't joke about that kind of thing.
But...
Point is, the Anglian man, he's traipsing around the sewers, for debatably communistic reasons, in Vienna, isn't he? That's here, Ida. Red Vienna.
Thank you for reminding me, Rosa. I'm forever forgetting where I live.
Don't be snarky. Besides, you like Anglians, don't you? Or did burning your Anglian books last week clear that out of your system? I'd never considered Anglophilia might be a torment akin to a lice infestation.
There's a big difference between liking Anglian culture and... Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Arua is... Some guy yells across the Kino Theater. Literally just some guy. Arua is yourself, comrade. We'll stop talking when we're dead. This time next week, probably. And until then, you're stuck in here with us. Poster outside said they're showing a film called Das Radler next week.
And what's that about then?
I don't know, a Radler fellow, I presume.
Riveting.
Don't make fun, it might be interesting. I know you don't care about this stuff, but...
Whoever says I don't. I'm no reactionary, Ida, and I'm not a damn creophoric. I just feel like a film needs more going for it than the promise that it contains a minority.
You're being facetious. A film's title is not the sum of its... Shh! Oh, it's her again. Doesn't she realize her shushing is just as disruptive as our quiet, polite conversation? I'm just saying, perhaps we should watch it. Perhaps we should watch it? It was good, studying Radler history at university. We're not too far from where the old quarter was, where they used to live back in the 1400s.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you've said. Oh, look, we're almost at my favorite part.
The big wheel?
The big wheel. Would you really care if any of those dots down there, whatever?
It is at this moment the entire building shakes. A tremendous crashing and booming echoes through the Kino Theater. Dust falls from the ceiling. Somewhere, a woman screams. Actually, I think it was Rosa. The film slips from the wheel and the soundtrack is executed abruptly by a horrible tangle of sounds. An attendant rushes in. There's a fire, or possibly there's not. He's a little hard to understand. Either way, we all make our way out onto the street. It is cold. I wish there really was a fire. There is not.
What on earth was that all about?
Explosion. Sounded like an explosion, like during the Capitalists' War. It's been 5 years now, but sometimes, times like now, feels like the Great War never ended. I don't like to reminisce on them. Explosions. I don't like to think about sheltering in doorways and basements while the Allies enjoyed uncontested skies. Knowing that the Empire might finally bite the dust, but at the cost of me in my shitty apartment. Darts being tossed at a dartboard, and there's poor little me hiding on the outer single ring. 1 point. More bombs! When shall Anglia pay? Goodness. I feel a bit shaken. I thought I was okay, but now we've had a minute. Oh dear, my stomach hurts. It's tying itself in knots, Rosa.
Excuse me. Yes, I'm talking to you, Herr Polizist. Do you know what's going on? It's not a war bomb, is it? It is? Oh. Unexploded ordnance. Not a new war, then? Well, that's good. Ida, did you hear the policeman? He said it's not a war. Not a new one at any rate, so no need to worry. Come on, leave the drama for the kino. Well, I suppose there's nothing else for it now. We've got to go to the Prater and ride the big wheel ourselves. It's the best part of the film, and I'm rather cross to have missed it.
The Prater? Really? The Prater? Now?
Come on, Ida. You were just saying just a moment ago you wanted to get out and have fun more often. Then an opportunity arises and you treat it like a vampire on the threshold.
I didn't mean I wanted to go sit on a big wheel in the cold. It's probably not even running. It's probably frozen stiff.
Well, you can see it from here. Can you see it from here? No. Then you can't possibly make that ludicrous claim, can you?
Not fair. The fog is so thick the Greater War really could have broken out while we were in the Kino Theater and annihilated everything outside this street, and we'd be entirely unaware. It's like we're living on the PlayStation 2.
They run it all year, Ida. They don't even turn it off during storms, even big ones. Remember when it was so windy the wheel escaped and rolled halfway to Linz? Comrade Hans even had a journalist from Linz News interview him about it, since he was on it when it happened, apparently.
Uh-huh. And that makes you want to go on it more, does it? That's an argument in favor of us going on the big death wheel. Just to be clear about where we're sitting here. Rosa shrugs.
It's my birthday soon. It can be your present to me. An early one.
Fine, but if we get stuck up there, don't tell me I didn't warn you. Which way is it?
I know the way. I have a superb sense of direction. It's my spines, I think. Magnetism or something. I don't know. Come, follow me.
Rosa's magnetism in this. You know what? I actually know so little about biology that if someone said it convincingly enough, there is a non-zero chance I would believe that the quills in some animals have some magnetic aspect to them that helps them determine their orientation to the Earth's magnetic field.
Yeah, it's well known that all hedgehogs are magnetic. How do you think they collect the rings?
Shit! See, but this is making it make more sense now. I was about to say there's no way you of all people could convince me, but no, you've managed it. Rosa starts marching down the street. I give chase before I lose sight of her. What a waste. Good craftsmanship ends up as common kindling. Rosa does not, as it turns out, have a superb sense of direction. Perhaps it's a case of the nose rather than the spines leading the body, seeing as we found ourselves on Zieglerstrasse, just a few buildings down from Das Café. A small place with a cozy interior and a generally pleasant atmosphere and clientele. Voted best Viennese cafe by the 1929 Huber Guggenhofer International Conference. Really? A big draw, that one, huh?
Yeah. I don't know about you, darling, but I fancy a drink.
Yes, I got that impression.
Let's pop in, shall we, just for a moment? It'll be nice to be indoors for a bit, won't it? Besides, oh, fancy that. Look, Ida, across the street. People lining up outside the prosthetic limb shop over the road.
A sudden epidemic in... I was going to say, like, there's not a great reason for that to be the case, right?
Yeah.
Like, I would rather they have it than not, but also, it's not the kind of business you ever want to expect to have, like, a boom in business. You know what I mean? Sudden epidemic in limblessness, is it? You're quite sure the policeman said there hadn't been another war?
Sort of like glass eyes. Like, you hope there's a certain critical mass of folks who are really good at making them, but if it ever becomes the leading industry in your city,
Right.
something's gone terribly wrong.
Exactly.
Quite sure. Besides, everyone over there appears to possess all of their limbs.
Not all disabilities are visible, Rosa.
Limblessness?
Oh. Okay, well, I guess. Even so, if I was missing a leg, I'd send someone else to go collect one for me. I think, anyway. I shouldn't speculate.
They're just looking to burn them, I suspect. Seems like a poor choice of kindling, to be frank. We've a whole forest full of wood outside the city. I suppose that'd be all cold and damp, though. I don't know. I shouldn't speculate.
Suppose so.
Rosa, Ida, hello. How's the winter treating the two of you? Cold, isn't it? Brr.
I think she's got, like, grocery bag, like, baguette things out there, but I'm guessing they're prosthetic limbs and not actual groceries.
Well. Look who it is. Hello, Selena.
Deep breaths, Ida. Quick, swallow now while you have the chance. Don't let Selena hear, though. Swallowing is a disgusting sound. Makes you sound like a trout. It's okay if Rosa hears. She's lived with you before and she lives with you again now. She knows you are, on a base level, a wet and slimy creature. Why the fuck did I not file my antlers down? They're probably so cold I could shatter them off with a hammer and... No. That would hurt, Ida, too much. Hello, Shalene.
What are you two looking at? Oh, thinking about buying some limbs, are we?
This is the face of one that just got struck with gay panic, huh? Wait, is that what happens to her panel every so often? What is this? No, there's... Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. Got it. I mean, Selena.
Huh. No limbs for us. I've plenty enough of my own.
It would be wrong to. People need those. Some people don't have all their limbs, is the thing. So they have to buy them from a shop. It is sad, but ever since the war, that is the world we live in. What is this one? Coddler hoard food as good... Rhetoric riddles star... Riddies...
Redler hoard food as good creophoric kitties star.
Those are K's?
Yep.
Jeez. Okay. I'm glad one of us can read the...
So is that meant to be like a stand-in for like anti-Semitism panic thing?
I'm guessing that's... I mean, I don't know a huge amount about this era of history, so I don't want to say with any confidence, but like that was my read on it.
Yep.
So...
Oh, I'm well aware, Ida. My father's missing a leg, you know. Not from the war, mind. Lost it to a horrible disease years back. In a just world, the state would provide one for him, but he had to buy his from some awful woman. She's dead now, so that's dandy. But even so, I've been trying to have a resolution passed by the city to stop that from happening to anyone else. But the system's a little frozen, for lack of a better word, at the moment.
Right, of course. Obviously, Selene knows what those shops are for. Ida, idiot.
I was only joking about the two of you buying some. People want them for firewood, I think. Seems like a poor choice, given there must be plenty of loose wood in the forest outside the city. Yes, but that's all cold and damp is the thing. You're right. Well, ho-hum, their prerogative, I suppose. Which way are you two headed, same?
East, we think. I'm taking Rosa to the Prater.
Actually, we're going to Das Café. Just on the corner there, see?
Oh, yes. We're doing that. Say, do you want to come with us? Come with?
No, that's all right. I've eaten already. The Prater after that, you say. A candlelit dinner in one of the cabins on the big wheel together, is it? I'm joking. I should be so lucky. I'd settle for a candle dinner at this point, frankly.
No, not a candlelit dinner with Rosa. We're not romantically involved, like not even slightly.
Titter, titter, no harm meant, Frau Guggenhofer. Golly, wouldn't Leon be cross?
I do appreciate that Ida always looks like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't have to be that literal for her character design, but it really, like, the wide-eyed stare, just kind of the hunched over, like, this is a person who life happens to in great abundance. I am single and available, and I only like women. Homosexual women. Same as you. Rosa's a heterophile, so I'd have nothing to do with her. Well, not that it matters.
You're doing so good, Ida. Keep it up. Keep it
Ida,
up.
what the fuck are you doing? You need to talk slower. When it's this cold and I'm this starved, I can't keep up with your mouth. You keep saying insane things that make you sound like you've completely lost the plot. Like you're an icy puddle that's cracked. Calm, deep breaths.
Haven't been to the Prater in a long time. It's not really my thing. Maybe one day I'll... Goodness, are you okay, Frau Guggenhofer? You sound like you're hyperventilating.
Not breath that deep, Ida. Normal breaths. Can't you do anything right? Just ask her something. Something about her day. Show her you're a real person. And not just the bog creature with your greasy hair and big, ugly antlers are currently serving up... You never said where you were headed, Selene. Anywhere in particular or just wandering?
What? I'm confused by how this is... Rivers of no. I can't be wandering.
I wonder if that's like an intensifier. Rivers of Like, goodness, no.
Oh, rivers of no. I can't be wandering. I don't like to. Always need a goal, me, and aim. I know. A raidler that doesn't wander. Fancy that. Hey, what do you call a raidler that settles in a city? A hoisler.
Y'all aren't getting umlauts out of me. I know I'm a metal fan, but we ignore them. Good one, Selene. Really funny. Makes you think, too.
But to answer your question, I'm off to the Nordunterkunft down in Arbeiter-Wittelsdorf. Lots of Hungarian refugees there now, all fleeing the civil war, taking some food and toiletries and so on. Not much, but every little bit helps someone, doesn't it?
And here was me thinking the bag she's hauling was just her shopping. For shame, Ida. Poor souls, out of the frying pan into the fire, huh?
Ida, don't say things like frying pan and fire. Yeah, I'm hungry and I'm cold, and when you say things like that, it makes me feel even hungrier and even colder. I don't think so, Ida. The winter is just as bad there, and it's safer to starve here than it is under cannon fire there.
How many of them are there now, refugees?
In Arbeiter-Wittelsdorf?
For example?
Oh dear, must be a few thousand by now. Maybe 10,000?
Intolerable. The conditions.
Are bad, yes. Deaths even from hunger and sickness. But we're doing our best. You know we're one of the biggest cities in the world now here in Little Vienna. Feels like half of that must be refugees sometimes. Not that I begrudge them, to be clear. My family were refugees too when they first came here way back when. Of course, not long after they left their previous home, the Empire started cracking down on us too. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? Selena, don't... Golly, speaking of, one of the families I brought food to the other day noticed the rings in my hair and told me to keep the food to myself, though not so politely. Thought perhaps I'd poisoned it. Really? You'd think I just wheeled into the city in a wagon hunting for creophoric children to snatch like some wicked raidler in an old wives' tale the way they were acting.
I wonder if, given the mentions of wandering and stuff, I wonder if it's actually meant to be a stand-in for the Romani.
Could be. Could be.
That's awful.
That's life. Just how it is for my race, isn't it? Perhaps it always will be. You'd think it was still 1820 the way people talk. Still, it's better here than it is in the countryside, at least. That's a small comfort. Besides, most of the people I've spoken to there are very kind to me. Just want to keep their families safe, don't they? That's a tough job when it feels like the whole continent is coming apart at the seams, though, isn't it?
Felt like we were getting the world back onto the right tram track for a while, didn't it? And now this disaster.
Mm-hmm. Of course, there's still a handful of Alpinans waiting to go home to the south to the border squabble. Muscovites and Gladler who escaped the Civil War. Bohemians. But Hungary now is the big source of suffering, ever since Black Tuesday sent the country spinning into the ground like a deflated zeppelin. So is Hungary just hungry now?
I'm not 100% up on what all of the alternate history place names are in the Lovely Ladyverse, but I'm taking a guess that Hungary is just hungry now. Look, Rosa wanted to go to the Prater, but if you want some help, I'm sure she'd be more than happy for us to come along with you instead. Share the load, so to speak.
Oh, well, the thing is, I'd not be going to the Prater if I knew that there were people who...
Needed help in a famine?
Well, not in those words, darling.
Selene laughs. I like her laugh. I think this is the 4th time I've heard her do it, and it might be my favorite so far. Difficult to judge, the winter brings with it a heightened sense of good and bad. The good's gooder and the bad's badder.
You two really ought not bother. Your bureau has done a lot to help people over the winter, and you've already some plans for the next, yes? To stop this happening again? Then you have nothing to feel guilty about. Besides, look at you both. You look half-starved yourselves. Not been able to get hold of any party rations?
Not this week, the situation with the warehouse and all.
Of course, I heard about that. Dearie me. Would you like one of these bread rolls?
Yes, but say no. No, thank you. Give it to someone more in need. At least me and Rosa have a home to go back to.
I ate a towel yesterday, Selena.
Yeah. It's one of those things that's so horrible you just have to laugh at it. Right? Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't eat a towel.
Once you get past the mildew smell, it's honestly not so bad. Poor girls.
Yay, I am that. I'm poor Ida. Selene must not find this out. The truth is I ate a towel too. Week before last, I think. It was awful. Damp fibers, hairy, chewy. Barely even had fuel to cook it. It was tepid. Tepid towel schnitzel. I'd almost managed to forget it till now.
Wait.
Thank you, Rosa.
They cooked it into a schnitzel?
I mean, I guess you make do, right? Oh no, I'm imagining the tepid towel schnitzel.
Towel schnitzel.
Oh no. Everyone is starving to death.
Anyhow, I best get going. Have fun at the Prater, yes? Ne verem mai tartsiu. That's interesting because that reads like Romanian. Nice to see you, Shalene. Tschüss.
Selene grins. What the fuck, Rosa? So these two both think I'm a babbling idiot now. Great. Maybe I should go back to my bunker and freeze to death. Yeah, that'll show them. Take care, Selene. Say see you soon. See you soon. Selene is already gone. Why the fuck didn't I wash my hair and file down my antlers before coming out today? You're an idiot. Ida, idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Okay, Ida, a hot drink inside and then the Prater. Los gates.
Bulletin of Vienna, Bulletin der Vienna, Bulletin Viendantisch. Gastronomy proprietors. Gastronomen, restaurateur. Urgent cafes, beware Theo Meyer, the Red Menace. Our esteemed colleague, Kamerad Theo Meyer, seems to have been led here by the same instinct as Rosa. He's currently hunched up in the darkest corner of Das Cafe eating sugar cubes straight from the bowl.
Blimey, he looks like shit. What, has he been living in a bush for a month? He does have somewhere to live, doesn't he?
He works for the party, of course he does. Near Taliagas, I think.
Well, he's seen us, so I suppose we've no choice but to go sit with him now.
I don't want to sit with Theo. I want to sit with just you.
I'll be sat here too. More bodies equals more body warmth. It's basic algebra, Ida.
I'm not snuggling up with the man. Good grief, Rosa.
Whoever said anything about snuggling, stop overreacting to everything I say. Come on, Ida. Who knows? Maybe he'll buy us a drink.
But... fuck my shit life.
Frau Huber, how is winter treating you, Kameradin? Had the surgery at Guggenhofer?
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about?
Ida thinks she's been poisoned by some berries.
He opened with that. That was his opener. That's what he thought it was okay to start the conversation with. There's no thinks about it. My stomach feels haunted. Kameradan, can we please circle back a moment? What kind of greeting was...
Haunted, eh? I'd diagnose you with the specter of communism, but I'd wager nervous hysteria more probable in your case, seeing as anyway you can't be poisoned by berries. That's a myth.
What? The waitress... I don't... What? What? No, it's not. What? The waitress, a pretty young lady with beautiful red hair and familiar Geisberg or perhaps Gumpling accent, saves me from having to respond to Theo by taking my order. 1 Wiener Melange and 1 biscuit, with several asterisks. Rosa orders the same. She always copies me. Or have I been copying her? I hope not. That would be awfully strange. That would make me the weird Ida. Creepy, freaky, sick in the head, and fucked up and twisted and wicked. I don't think I've been copying her. Relax, Ida. You're too high-strung today. Forget you embarrassed yourself in front of Shelleen. Oh, great. Now you've got me doing it too. Thanks a bunch. And enjoy your disgusting lunch.
And you, Theo? How are you coping? You know me, Frau Huber. I'm a tough one. I have a system. A system. I've been systematically beating every cafe, restaurant, and eatery in Vienna at their own game. Beating.
Dining is a full-contact sport, and I intend to win.
Systematically. And this system, it doesn't happen to be just going between cafes and eating all of their sugar cubes, does it? All of their... Oh, no, that's not it. Actually, those aren't even sugar. Some sort of rock or other. Chalk, I think. Maybe limestone? Who cares? All rocks are the same thing, fundamentally. All go down just as well as another, though, don't they? Eh? Oh.
Roll this for me, won't you, Rosa? I pass her some tobacco and papers before she has a chance to refuse. The perfect crime and perfectly executed. Maybe you're not such a wretched failure after all, Ida Guggenhofer.
Why do I always end up doing this for you? For goodness sake, Ida.
Because you have hands. And my hands are, well, they're not really hands, really, are they? It's got these deer clackers. Cluck, cluck, cluck.
so that differs from animal to animal here. Yep. That's really inconvenient.
And Theo, he's got those.
How do you serve in the military if you have, like, hooves and can't, like, pull a trigger?
I'm sure someone has figured that out.
I need to know more of the world building here. This is crucial.
Sort of. Yeah. Doing like the lobster dance.
Sort of shovel claw things.
And Theo has those shovel claws things.
For shoveling dirt and burrowing and stuff. I was wasted in the cannery during the war. Had I the good fortune to have been born in the right country, the Soviets would have had me digging trenches for the duration. I'd have been in my element.
Wait, so they also have evolutionary adaptations still? Rosa quietly rolls my cigarette. Her mouth is doing that thing it does when she's thinking, chewing on nothing, rolling some unformed thought about itself. You're not doing that thing to me, are you? Advanced critical arguing or whatever it's called?
Applied critical thinking.
An awfully fancy term for arguing with me in your head to try and find a way to say I'm wrong about my clickers. Which I'm not. I know full well I have clickers. Click, 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 click. I've had them my whole life to my memory.
I'm not doing that. Well, I am a bit. You're right, I've no recourse. Here, take it, it's done. Your smoke. What's the complaint anyhow? The KPOA encourages applied critical thinking. I should be asking you why you aren't doing it, not the other way around. Love that stuff. Very modern. Was invented by a woman, too, wasn't it?
Rosa shrugs.
I think it was. Would you roll one for me, too, Frau Huber? Here.
This cafe is disgusting.
It's not cafe, that's why. That lad over there, though, he can afford cafe. I can smell it.
Her eyes dance briefly to the far corner of the cafe. An occupying Anglian infantryman is sat reading the London Times. Cigarette almost alighting the page, hot vapor rising from his mug. The occupation ended this time last year, in theory, but reality is never so simple. A handful of dregs still stick around. They won't be missed when they're gone.
Fucking pedophile sheep rapist fuck. Excellent input, Theo. Very erudite. How wonderful to discover you elucidate your thoughts just as meticulously in a casual setting as you do during internal party affairs.
Wait, but also the phrase sheep rapist exists. Wait, but normal sheep exist in this universe as well from lovely... Right. Well, so are there no sheep furries? What? Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Move on, move on. Theo doesn't respond and just takes a cigarette back from Rosa and lights it. He's looking at you, Rosa. Tommy Capital. He's giving you the Rauchenbacher stare.
This again? Here, you'll get a kick out of this, Theo.
Rosa smiles at Tommy Fish and Chips and demurely leaves her seat to approach him. Engages him in conversation.
You thought so, did you? Well, you'd be right. I know. What are the chances? Well, I live here in Vienna. Yes. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm so glad. It was my favorite role. Yes, I did sing that song well, didn't I?
She glances back and spots me a wink.
Oh, wait, where's... Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's so kind. I'd love one. Wiener Melange, yes, that's what we call them here. Yes, you're very good at the language, I agree. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were from St. Perlton. Oh, you haven't? It's a very classy place. Very cool people. Not at all inbred like down in the Ponnenbecken, no. Of course I'll sign it to Decon. Super. Anyway, I best get back to my colleagues. Yes, they're from the big Kino studio. Yes, and you too. Ciao, ciao. What in Aranza's name was all that about?
A lot of people, Auslander mostly, think Rosa looks like Mitzi Rauchenbacher.
The Kino star?
He squints at Rosa.
I don't see it. His name's Decon Pratt.
Nor me, Fraulein Rauchenbacher. I'm trying not to... Rauchenbacher? Isn't even a hedgehog for a start.
I'm not complaining. Tommy Teabag just ordered me a Wiener Melange, a real one.
Wow.
A real cafe. I was beginning to forget those existed. Not that it matters to me, I'm more of a tea head these days, so sucking on the Anglian teat, are we now, Kameradin Huber? Going to go propose to the baby killer? Hardly. If those bastards hadn't pulled aid 2 years before schedule, we'd not be sat around eating towels and shivering. As far as I'm concerned, they can all go fuck themselves.
I didn't eat any towels, to be clear. Only Rosa did that.
Probably don't taste too bad if you get the mildew out.
Out?
Precisely.
Out? Remember she was talking about the mildewy taste? No, it still tastes pretty bad. In retrospect, we should have predicted the Allies would pull their support for the Republic early. What with their overseas empires falling apart in the economic crash. And like hell would they ever let the Soviets interfere with us. We could have planned better. I don't know, maybe things could have turned out differently.
We did plan, but the best plan in the world wouldn't have survived the avalanche of problems that's befallen us. And yes, it's been a difficult year for the entire continent. I know, but that doesn't excuse them. Fuck the Anglian sots.
I wasn't arguing. I agree. Fuck them. Fuck that guy. Fuck Tommy Ironclad.
Fuck him and the sheep he rode in on. Shoe leather tastes a damn sight better when it's your own shoes you're eating and not Tommy Fishfinger's soul you're licking. That was a joke about soul, as in both the fish species and the part of the boot, if you didn't register, Guggenhofer.
Okay.
I've said my place.
Okay. Awkward thumbs up. Or whatever the equivalent is with the clackers. The waitress sets down a hot drink in front of Rosa. Holy shit, real cafe. Real stuff, not cafe replacement like I'm swallowing. Oh god, that's like 3 layers removed.
Oh, lovely. Have a sip, Ida.
Oh, wow, it's not just gravel and water. Forgot how the stuff tastes. My Wiener Melange. Oh, because it's 3 times replaced at this point. Tastes even worse now in comparison. Oh, I shouldn't have spoiled myself. Now it's dark.
No, thank you, Frau Huber. None for me.
I must have missed your offering.
No fluid bought and paid for by Tommy Dandelion and Burdock and his African Emerald Quarry dollars may pass between my lips.
They use pounds, actually, in Anglia.
Oh, well, if you're so smart. Problem with you, Guggenhofer, is you... Hello, Rosa.
Do you want me to
take another.
Hello, Rosa. A woman has appeared, not out of nowhere, that would be ridiculous, but through the door of the cafe and into our table so surreptitiously that she may as well have descended from the heavens, which, to be clear, aren't real. Aranza wrote that they were made up by factory owners to explain why it wasn't so bad when orphans got crushed in their machines.
Hedvig, hello.
Oh, wait, Hedvig. How's the winter treating you then? Huh? Cora, it's
Wrong game.
bloody lovely in here, isn't it? Come here often?
Wrong game.
Oh, why? I thought this was a good game for Hedvig. The gallant Stadtwehr, how a traitor to the Kaiser becomes a hero of the people.
Very much so.
Seems like a nice place.
Very much so. You should see it when all the real food isn't marked up in price. The edible type, you know? Here, have a sip of this coffee. It's the genuine article.
All right, I'm done doing that to you, Hedvig. Edible stuff. I'm vaguely aware of the concept, yes. Fucking hell, you're right. That's real cafe. Delicious. Well, la-dee-da, Baron Huber von Gaisberg. Would that we all could afford your tastes.
And how's the winter been treating you, Hedvig?
Poorly. Been doing a lot of dancing, though. Keeps you warm. Good for the spirit. There's this dance hall, communist chicks mostly, down by... Say, you lot hear the explosion earlier? Note to self. Find out from this woman where this dance hall for communist chicks is and... Oh, why bother? We both know you'll never actually go there, Ida.
Near the Opernring? We were at the Kino Theater when it went off. Only a few buildings away, too. Ruins the film, frankly.
Oh, yes. I assume it hasn't popped off, though, or you'd not be sat here drinking... Goodness, I can't believe that's real cafe.
Have another sip. Good, yes. And no, unexploded ordnance, apparently. That's what the man said anyway.
Ah! What the heck just happened? Is it still recording properly?
Yeah.
It's still recording properly, so we're just going to roll with it.
Did you double-click the title bar or something?
Oh, maybe I must have done that. Well, as long as it still records properly, I don't care. Well, if the man said it.
Needs to pop off sooner or later, though, doesn't it?
His voice isn't quite a whisper, but it's quiet. He eyes Tommy tea and biscuits warily. I don't much fancy fighting a civil war on an empty stomach, and in this weather, the blood of the reactionary class doesn't even run hot, you know. Still, if you've the balls for it, you're welcome to fire the starting gun, comrade.
Mayor. Theo Mayer. I'm a friend of Rosa's.
Comrade Mayor. She reaches across the table and shakes his hand. Her hand is bigger than his, and it doesn't take a clairvoyant to work out who's winning the customary grip strength contest, which I mentally catalog away as snark fodder for a rainy day.
Point is, you don't get to pick and choose the conditions of your next war. It springs itself upon you like a dark shape at sea, or a very large lake of some kind. The Neusiedlersee, or the Ottersee, or something.
If a war comes to you and not you to it, victory is already out of your grasp. You've read Clausewitz, I assume? Theo pretends to stir something into his tea.
Well, obviously. This is my friend Ida, Hedvig. I've mentioned her before, haven't I?
Rosa has never mentioned Hedvig to me, certainly. I don't believe you have. A pleasure to meet you, even so. And now it's my turn. She shakes my hand. I don't like shaking hands. Do women shake hands? Hedvig seems to, but I mean, she's a former soldier. Former soldiers are a different sort. Different from people like me, and different even from current soldiers. Different from soldiers like Tommy Crumpet over there. That's for certain. Oh, he's gone. Cheerio to him then. Cheerio to him then. Ida, stay in the moment. For once in your life, stay in the moment. Hedvig's grip is firm. I can verify that as fact now, not mere speculation. Have I ever shaken Comrade and Mayer's hand? Was his grip more or less firm? Fun as it would be wrong to spread unsubstantiated rumors at a time like this. Oh, Ida again already. Stay in the bloody moment. Ida, was it? Ida Guggenhofer. Ida Gumpendorfer? Like the Bahnhof? Guggenhofer, it's my name. Is it really? Fascinating, Hedvig. Oh gosh, help me. Cervenka?
Seems plausible.
Cervenka? Pleasure to meet you. You were there too, then, at the Kino Theater. It was my idea to go. I love,
Ida loves Kino. She's a Kino head.
First tea head and now this. Everyone is some kind of head or other these days. I thought we were using the word file earlier. What changed? Oh, a fellow kinophile. That's wonderful. Oh, much better.
No, I wasn't there.
Comrade Theo Mayer speaks up. Seizes the moment everyone looks at him. The great orator. He's Artemy Maxim at the podium in Moscow, here to declare peace, bread, and land.
At the Kino Theater. I wasn't there. Didn't go.
Hedvig's smile, a constant since her arrival, falters. Falters for the briefest of moments, but returns stronger. So, Frau Guggenhofer, you're a friend of Rosa. Yes, I like to think so anyway. Rosa doesn't take the opportunity to reassure me. The fact that she doesn't tells you all you really need to know. Perhaps not. Stop being paranoid, Ida. You sound like a suckling lamb. She already said she was your friend no less than a moment or two ago. A colleague at any rate. Have you watched Der Wirtemann? At the Kino Theater, I mean.
Wirtemann.
Wirtemann.
Sorry.
Wirtemann. Ah, yes. I saw... Sorry, my voice was doubling for a moment there.
I forgot I wasn't that big.
Now you know what I feel like. I guess that's payback for all the times I've talked over you, huh? I'm sorry. It was all right, wasn't it? It's okay. Not a big fan of the film's infatuation for funerals, but I like the bit where the man does the thing. Rosa likes the big wheel.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Would you really feel bad if the dots, whatever, stellar stuff?
I don't recall it. I don't commit movies to memory. I know which ones I liked and which ones I didn't, but I don't worry too much about the details. Thing is, if I ever rewatch a movie I know is good, well, it's like experiencing it for the first time all over again. Like the feeling you got after your first good smoke. Or the first time you fired your rifle, you know?
Oh yeah, oida, same. I wish I could read Aranza's Communist Manifesto again for the first time. Page 4, line 3. It gave me chills, Kameraden.
It has been the first to show what mammals' activity can bring about.
Some difference in additions, probably.
I love how much shit Teo is eating in this conversation. Yeah. Dude is absolutely not doing well. Roll me a smoke, won't you, Rosa?
Oh, come on. What's your excuse? You've got hands, haven't you, Hedvig?
I have hands. The thing is, Rosa, you are good at it. Do a better job of it than me.
I got a lot of practice. Come on, give it here. Done something new with your hair, Ida?
Teo, what the hell, man? Aside from not washing it for 3 weeks, you mean?
It looks good. I like it. Very modern.
Oh, so Teo's trying to fuck me now, I guess. Sorry, comrade, not gonna happen. Wait, no. He's not trying to fuck you, Ida. He's just being nice. Nice for no clear reason. Much scarier. Much stranger, or... Oh no, not even. Complimenting my hair was a diversionary tactic. Some form of conversational chaff. Someone else here is the target of Theo Mayer's mayor machinations.
Think you might show your face at any of our meetings, Frau Chervenka? You are a member of the KPOA, yes?
He motions to the pin on her coat. I usually wear a Heron Coalition pin on account of me being part of the Heron Coalition, but seems Hedvig has said fuck you to the Social Democrats and kept wearing the full Monty. A full-on fuck-off hammer and sickle, gleaming proud in metallic red and gold. It's pinned to her old infantry jacket. Winter issue, 1924, perhaps. The original insignias and identification marks and ranks all removed long ago. She's wearing the standard KPOA militia uniform underneath it, but that was never designed for this sort of cold. In times like this, it does not pay to be ideological in your clothing choices. I like your coat, Frau Cervenka. Oh, this old thing? Thank you. All it cost me was several years of my life skulking around in mud and snow and covered in lice.
Blimey, and to think you can do all that from the comfort of your own home these days. Ha!
Does anyone here like one another? Like, what are we doing right now?
Everyone's hangry. You can't like one another when you're hangry.
That's so fair. It's the hanger.
You're not you when you're hungry, as they say.
I 100% agree with that. You cannot be held responsible for any decisions or things you say when you're hangry. I like your coat too, Ida. It suits you. No one has ever said that before. I was worried it looked big on me, made me look like a brick-shaped man. I guess not. Perhaps not everything in the world is bad and fucked forever after all.
You served, Hedvig? Go on then, don't leave us in suspense. East, west, or south? Or some gay shit like military police or home guard or something.
Are we using gay in like the older sense, or are we using gay in like the playground sense right now?
It sounds playground sense to me. Very opinionated on which branches are some gay shit for a man who supposedly supported none of them. Ignore Kameradin Huber. She has no sense of humor. Go on then, Frau Chervenka. Don't leave us wanting.
West, Frankreich. And then later east once the Muscovite counterattack blew through the occupied territories. And Kamerad, everything I do is some gay shit. Haven't you noticed me trying to flirt with Ida for the past, 20 minutes? Holy fuck!
Interesting. Very interesting. Fought the Soviets then.
For a few weeks.
We all make mistakes, don't we? Personally, I could have done a better job sealing cans badly on purpose during the war. Once the Soviets got involved, I mean. Couldn't in good conscience work towards stopping their advance, now could I? Suppose that sort of praxis didn't occur to you at the time, but hey-ho, we're all kameraden now, eh?
You have a lot of opinions about what should have been done for someone who wasn't there risking their life. God damn, dude. What is the bee in your bonnet today? Are you just more hangry than everyone else?
It seems like he's kind of a jerk. Like, everybody's got... Nobody seems to, like...
Nobody really seems to like
here
him.
Aside from
right,
his
because Ida didn't even want to sit with him.
Yeah.
That'll explain the botulism everyone on the front kept getting then. No, I'm joking, don't worry. Mostly that didn't get to my lot. No, I fought for a few weeks, but when things started falling apart at home, and it became clear this was our moment to seize, I led my unit in a mutiny. Wow. This is her. This is the woman. This is who I could have become if things had shaken out differently. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe she could take me under her wing. Ida strong, Ida brave, Ida hero. Had just read some Aranza in the trenches is the thing. A comrade snuck me his copy and I read it anytime we had to shelter from the enemy's bombs. The bombs were bad here even in the city. I can't imagine how it was on the front. Not good, but the front is where bombs are meant to go. Better to have one fall on you in your trench than in your home, yeah? It was you lot over here I thought about when they fell. The bombs were bad here. You know, at some point we're gonna have to get past the stereotype of all trans women lesbians being absolute girl failures who don't know how to string a sentence together. Today is not that day. I'm fine with this. Regardless, I wasn't really politicized prior to that reading. Anyhow, I had my unit arrest a few of our commanders, throw down their arms, and then the bulk of us upped and went home. Sod it, we thought. War ended and the Kaiser killed himself before he could give us a spanking. Bully for us, huh?
Well, that's good too, I guess. I think my cans thing helped more, though. Probably. It's tin can supply chains that win and lose wars. Clauspitz. Clauspitz?
Aranza's words must have really spoken to you for you to have put so much on the line to forward her ideals. Nah. It was just the done thing at the time, wasn't it? Didn't invent mutinies. I wasn't even the first on my front. Pretty sure about half of the army was laying down their guns at that point. Even so. Guess her words made me think, though, about why the war started. Why the fuck I was stood in a field in Eastern Europa, freezing my tits off for some arsehole wearing a crown. And then after I got home, I thought to myself, what would make doing that worth it? It's why I'm still a soldier, yeah? Of a sort, anyway. A vanguard of the revolution, and hey, someone's got to keep the streets safe from the Lamver thugs and all that rubbish, don't they? I nod enthusiastically. Yes, thank you, Frau Shavenka, for your service. Theo pouts. Rosa sips her drink.
Oh, well, that's good too, I suppose, but, well, it's worth remembering all the organization that goes on and such, behind the curtain, within the party apparatus. If every single one of us spent all day stood around with rifles, nothing would get done, eh?
So, Teo, do you know how to be a gracious loser? You lost this conversational tete-a-tete a while ago, my man. I'm sure, yes. Are you okay there, Rosa? You're awfully quiet.
Sorry, darling. A bit out of sorts today. Bureau's entirely out of food at the moment. Warehouse supplying our rations was broken into earlier this week, and most of them were spoilt.
Oh, dear.
Not stolen, mind. Spoilt. We've pretty much halted all non-essential work for the time being.
That's not good.
It's a pisser. The moment Vienna most needs the leadership and half the coalition is flotsam.
Wait, flotsam is the flotsam the kind that you can claim? I forget.
You have to know these things if you're going to reference the distinction.
Oh shit, you're so right. I think flotsam is the kind that you can claim as salvage. No, I think no, wait, hold on. Flotsam. No, I don't want flotsam and jetsam banned. I want salvage. God. And then there's log on, and then there's derelict. That's all 4 of them, right?
Probably.
Yeah, okay, whatever. At least I didn't get the Little Mermaid. That could have been worse. Anyway, go look up kinds of marine salvage, I guess, to make this joke work for yourself. I've done as much legwork as I'm gonna do right now. I suppose that was the point of it. The break-in, sow chaos, cause trouble.
Sent the stuff that survived to the people who needed it most. Comrade Yosef is sick, you know. Poor lad can barely get himself out of bed to go to the bathroom last I heard.
Rosa, I'm trying to drink my disgusting drink. Please don't talk about bathrooms.
Oh, Ida, you're so fussy sometimes. It's just bathrooms. Everybody's got one.
Literally no. We still need to build like 1,000 of them this year to ensure everyone in Vienna can access one. You spoke about this in the last general meeting. Did you forget, or were you just not paying attention? Oh, Yosef's sick, is he? Oh dear, him and half the city, it seems. A friend of mine passed from tuberculosis last month. Everyone's immune system is shot from hunger. Still, Yosef's a strong young man. He'll be fine.
It's tuberculosis.
He's a strong young man. He'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I've been getting into weights lately. Makes it easier to carry things, you know. Newspapers and supplies and such. Gotta be strong and strapping for when it pops off, don't we? Say, you don't think our coalition partners could be behind the break-in, Frau Chervenka, eh? Trying to claw back our share of the power through underhanded means.
I seriously doubt that. No, there's only one lot I'd lay the blame on, and they'll stoop to anything. Fascists. I was guarding the warehouse down... whereabouts was it? Other side of the city from here? Anyway, some shady lot were milling about, but a bit of bark sent them packing without any bite. Cowards mostly, these people, but tenacious.
Like mosquitoes. Like flies.
Like fleas. Of course, it could have just been the usual sort of miscreant. Wanted to steal the food to feed themselves, not spoil it to send a message. Folks get desperate in times like this. Turn to criminality. Can't blame them, but we've a duty to the people, don't we? Gotta see things done right. Hear, hear.
I bet the kulaks in the countryside are laughing at us from their big dinner tables.
The kulaks are. I doubt it. Maxim's had them all liquidated by now, surely.
Alpine kulaks, not Muscovite ones.
I'm actually not convinced such a thing exists. Unless you're conflating the concept of kulak and a farmer, though. I suppose in the same manner that 2 different minerals can both be a type of rock, one could consider both a kulak and a farmer to both be a type of landowner. A problematic class in its own right. I like the small through line of everyone having different opinions on rocks and minerals.
Yeah.
It's so not important. Or maybe it will be in the end when they discover coal better or something. I don't know.
Spielhanstos wearing Alpinen kulaks are probably laughing at us from their big dinner tables. Bastards and fuckers, all of them. Oh, Hedvig, fancy this. I just remembered that I read the other day in the news that some fellow named Richard Baumholzer was burning letters to heat his home.
Must be a popular chap to get enough letters to run a heater, blimey.
That's the thing, he worked for the post office.
Dick move, man.
Not his letters then, eh?
Pillock. That'll be why I never got a response from P.H. Lovelace then. Wrote to her for a few months back about her new book. No reply. Thought maybe she just didn't like my feedback. I'm not familiar with the name. Anglian writer, it's silly, you wouldn't care, don't worry. Oh, je schipek Anglian. Das ist cool, I schipek in Litel. Oh, this is awful. What have I done? Oh, Dumaine, goodness, the way Rosa carries on. I thought I was on the verge of political exile for learning the Zeug des Staff.
Deutsch, bitte.
Of course. Hey, Teo, do you have any letters you want sent? Me and Rosa could...
I don't do that letter shit.
You write it down, that's how they could steal it from you. He looks up to Hedvig. She's a little taller than him. Hits her with that trademark Teo Mayer attempted suave grin.
The police check that sort of stuff. I do all my communication through secure channels. For example, the chicken method. First step is the trickiest. You need to get hold of a live chicken. A rooster can work, but I wouldn't...
Rosa finishes her cafe right on time.
I'm just about done here, if you wanted to get going, Ida.
Daylight's a-wastin', metaphorically, I mean.
Was lovely to see you again, Hedvig. Perhaps you'll come along to a meeting somewhen?
We'll see. Not too fussed about all this coalition and meeting, Lark. Just tell me what needs doing and I'll do it, right? Well, whatever, maybe. I'll see and maybe I'll come along somewhen.
I already said that she can come if she wants.
Pleasure again to meet you, Ida. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk soon. Girl, she's got it for you. Come on. You got it. You've got... Oh. Wait, we've already got shipping wars. Who are you shipping Ida with? She smiles at me, an actual smile, a real smile. The sort of smile you give a frightened creature. The sort of smile that says, don't worry, Ida Guggenhofer. I'm looking out for you.
Fancy sticking around, Frau Chervenka? I'll buy you a...
No, I best be off myself.
Oh, you're busy. Of course. I am too. You three filter out, I'll handle the bill. Would you really? Goodness, that's awfully kind of you. Are you sure we can't give you some pennies or notes or...
Sounds good to me. Come on, let's go, Rosa. Rosa and, Frau Chervenka. Oh, just Hedvig is fine. We shuffle out, and before we can even say our goodbyes, Teo joins us once more.
That was quick. What, you paid already? Huh. No, as I said, I've got a system.
And that system is just,
Dining and dashing.
You didn't just walk out without paying, did you?
Well, you might claim that, but I couldn't possibly comment. Important thing is I left behind one of those an Ostalpinen communist shopped here cards we had printed. Anyway, I'm off to forage. Survival skills are important all year round, but it's times like these they really pay.
He grins, does a sort of weird bow thing. I've never seen him do this before, and in fact I recall him requesting we ban bowing for being reactionary sometime last year, and strolls off. Hedvig gives us a look. Same, Hedvig. Peculiar chap. Why does he carry a leak around?
The leak is new.
Oh.
He's fine, does a good enough job when he needs to.
He's not fine, he just made us accomplices to robbery.
Ah, yes. Well, that's me told then. Bother. I'm sure we can clear it up with the nice lady some other time. Shall we be off?
But das Café.
Don't worry about that, darling. It'll shake itself out in time. Come, the big wheel is waiting for us.
Rosa, Ida, Schoss.
Tschüss.
Tschüss. I hope I see you again soon, Hedvig. I'll find a way to make myself worth your friendship. I'll find a way to show you I'm more than just a loose part.
Although I think I didn't even do the umlaut enough. Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Tschüss, I think.
Man, nothing better than a couple of New Englanders trying to suss out Germanic words, huh?
To be fair,
Okay, you know what?
is your native language's linguistic family?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. Down the street, Teo Mayer falls out of a tree, having very, very nearly reached the nest full of eggs hidden up there.
Did you hear about the bloke who broke that poor girl's clavicle?
Is this the setup to a joke? If it's the setup to a joke, I don't want to hear it.
No, it's a news story from the newspaper.
Clavicle?
Bone in the body,
Are you sure?
as the Salzach. Anyway, he saw some children playing Volkerball and ran over to join in.
An adult this was.
A grown man, yes. Ran over to join in and kicked the ball and missed and sent the poor girl tumbling, broke her clavicle.
Used to love that game when I was a kid.
Well, who didn't? Anyway, guy had to go before court and everything. Judge asked the girl if you were meant to kick the ball during Volkerball,
Obviously not. Everyone knows that.
and she said no. The man said he thought they were playing football. Judge told him to grow up. What a palaver, eh?
Wow.
I read about it in the newspaper.
Wow.
He offered to pay the girl's doctor bills, so I suppose it all worked out in the end. Don't take this as me promoting the office of law, though, yes?
I didn't say anything.
Thank God we can rely on people like Hedvig to keep us safe and not just the state's toy soldiers. They'll be the first to draw their long knives if the time comes. Mark my... Oh, look at this now.
A ragged poster has been pasted onto a nearby wall. It's poorly articulated and poorly drawn. The average reactionary has around the same flair for art as I did when I was a small-brained child living on a farm, and makes the claim that the city's Radler population is to blame for the famine, or very least have exacerbated and profited from it. Hoarders, it says. Grifters. Thiefters. Sick.
Goodness, if I'd known Selena's bag of goodies had secretly been for her all along, I'd have asked her to spot me a biscuit or two.
Not funny, Rosa? Don't even joke. Come on, help me tear this sheep shit down.
Just trying to lighten the mood, Ida.
Well, you didn't. This sort of nonsense has been going on for thousands of years, and any jokes pertaining to it have long worn out their welcome.
Selena made a Redler joke earlier, didn't she? I seem to recall you finding that one very funny.
I pretended. It wasn't funny. Besides, Radler are allowed to make jokes about Radler on account of being Radler. It'd just be a damn sight easier to tear down if I had those big fuck-off shovel things Teo has.
Very true, Ida.
Instead, I've got the clackers. I need some castanets for this part. I said help me, didn't I? Come on. Careful, though. Han said he tore a fascist poster down once, and they'd hidden a Molotov cocktail behind it where he tore it down and exploded, but he did a big roll to escape, so he was okay.
Hiding a Molotov cocktail behind a poster?
I mean, I think so... Never a Molotov cocktail, but sometimes, like, razor blades are what you have to watch out for. That's the kind of thing that might be used to get people tearing down fascist propaganda.
Oh, well, if Hans said it, it must be true. Here, let me get... There we go.
The offending poster finally slips from the wall, flutters down the street in the cold breeze, and lands on the doorstep of a Creophoric church. Return to sender? Shouldn't point fingers, or you're no better than the finger pointers who put the finger pointing poster up in the first place, Ida. Is what I would say if I was a... Is what I would say if I was a fucking pussy. Wait a moment. We're stood in front of the bloody Votivkirche, dedicated to the Kaiser not getting shot in the head and yet still not torn down or at least tilted by 5 degrees? For shame. A queue is formed outside. Seems the building is handing out food. Suppose I can't protest that, much as I revile the backwardsness of Creophorism in all its forms. It's almost tempting, actually. A little bit of Schwarzbrot for Ida, maybe? No, Rosa would kill me. It's rare to meet someone as single-minded about the church as Kameradin Rosa Huber. Not that I blame her, her poor sister and all. Oh dear, she's staring at me unblinking. She's applied critical thinking me, trying to win an argument I don't even know I'm having. I'm not going to go break bread with them, Rosa, if that's what you're thinking.
Good.
She starts marching away, having oriented herself toward the Prater. Can't be much further, can it?
What, they think they're too good for the Wärmestuben? Creophoric dolts, I'd hurl a rock through one of the windows if it weren't a waste of calories.
And a waste of a rock. We could make stone soup with that.
Oh, I don't know about that, Ida. We can't eat rocks. Or can we?
If it were a nice rock, perhaps.
A nice rock? What on earth differentiates any two rocks from one another? All rocks are fundamentally the same.
Some are nicer. Some are... Oh dear, we somehow ended up circling back around to this again, haven't we?
Pish. Famine's turned us barmy.
Perhaps, but my point still stands. No two rocks are the same. I can't prove that, obviously, not without getting every rock into the same room. And even a state fueled fearlessly by Aronzist thought couldn't achieve that, helped by modern machinery or no.
Ida, look out.
Gue? I walk directly into an approaching man. I stumble to the side and fucking die, basically. My assailant... Can you assail someone by walking into them? Must check the dictionary later. Meanwhile, stand steadfast. Steady as a rock. Stop thinking about rocks, Ida!
Oh dear,
Do you want me to be
I'm
Boris?
awfully sorry, miss. You're okay, aren't you? Not hurt? Golly, I should be more careful where I... Say, is that you? Ida Guggenhofer?
Boris? From Japan? Thank fuck we're not Vienna.
Oh, hello there, Ida. Fancy our tram tracks converging again. It's been what? Got to be 7 years almost, hasn't it? I barely recognize you. Gosh, you look lovely.
Oh.
I've been in the big city for a few days on business. I'm one of the top engineers in the Geisberg tram line these days. Can you believe that?
You know what? I can.
They sometimes send me all over to look at new models and such. It's a bit of a bore, honestly. I miss getting my hands dirty. The engine oil and piston grease. I don't suppose you're still driving trams, are you?
I did for a little bit. Not much these days, though.
Keeping yourself busy some other way, then, I hope. It's good for you, a bit of hard work. Otherwise, you'll wake up one day and find you've turned into a little duckling.
What? Actually, I work as a functionary for one of the two parties of the Heron Coalition. One of the parties running the capital. That keeps me more than busy. Plenty of paperwork and legwork both, I can assure you.
Oh, finally joined the Social Democrat Party, have you? I always told you they'd do a good...
Hey, Rosa? I just realized I think I saw you drop something back down the street. I should have said earlier, but I didn't.
I've not lost my bloody purse again, have I? That'd be a pisser. I should start impaling it on my spines, and I'll go check.
She gives Boris a polite nod and briskly hurries away.
Oh dear, should we go help the poor woman?
She'll be fine. And no, I'm a member of the Communist Party of Ost-Alpina.
The KPOA? Oh dear, Ida, I don't know about that. A bit extreme, aren't they? Just look over the border at Hungary or Muscovy.
We live in extreme times. Look around you, comrade.
We've seen better days, I agree. Even so, if memory serves, this whole Red Vienna lark was a social democratic project before the KPOA got involved, wasn't it? And that was only last year, wasn't it? The coalition coming about.
Year before last. You need to understand, though, that without us putting pressure on the Soc Dems, they might not have been so committed to the cause. Besides, there's still plenty more work to be done. A smattering of social housing is good, but unless we can safeguard the Red Project, the Trachtenhut wearers out in the countryside will tear it down. And it's not just the KPOA they want dead in a ditch, Boris.
Oh, I don't know about that, Ida. You've always been a warrior.
Besides, Social Democrats put down communist strikes and movements in the Republic of Brandenburg, remember? Last year even. Not good.
We're not in Brandenburg, though, are we, Ida? Not unless the Kaiser came back and stitched the empire back together while I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, well, yes, obviously, but whatever.
Besides, your father is a Trachtenhut wearer, am I not right?
I don't care about what hat my father wears. I don't care about him at all.
Just quite different politics, isn't it? The Social Democrats here in Alpina have done a bang-up job, I thought. Even you have to admit that, surely. Just look at all the stuff that's been built. Have you seen Bertrid Saransahof?
Yes, obviously I have. I live here. Hell, or the KPOA at least, helped organize its expansion. It's 2 kilometers long now, thanks to us. 10,000 people live there now.
I don't want to argue with you, Ida. Really, I don't. It doesn't do to argue with friends. Please don't be so moody with me. Here, have a delicious egg to eat.
I don't want a bloody egg. No, put it back in your pocket.
Oh.
Boris, look, I argue with my friend all the time. It's part and parcel of believing in politics. That's not just about trimming the hedges. Shuffling the chairs around, World Revolution 1931, every farm a commune, every factory owned by the workers, every reactionary defanged and declawed. Fuck, my stomach hurts so much. Being a good communist, we must approach the world we find ourselves in from all angles. Even angles that might seem distasteful. We cannot afford to be squeamish.
Well, that's okay, Ida. I won't bicker. I'm just glad you've found your calling.
He smiles at me. Such a sincere smile Boris always has. Damn it, why does he have to be such a lovely man? Makes me feel worse about him implying he's a gutless worm a moment ago. I'm sorry, Boris. Yeah, Boris seems fine. I haven't really gotten a reason yet to hate on Boris. He seems very kind.
You always seemed, and you'll excuse me saying this, I hope, but you always seemed like a tram without a track back in Geisberg. It's good to see you so steadfast. You think you'll ever move back that way? It was for university, wasn't it, that you came over this way?
It was, and no, I don't think so. Vienna is my home now, and I'd never abandon her.
Oh, yes? I, for one, will be glad to get home, to be honest with you, Ida. Things are bad in Geisberg, but it's not even close to the situation over here. Everyone in Vienna looks at me like I'm a freshly baked bread.
Yes, I'm sorry about Rosa. Woman will eat anything. Caught her eating wood chips yesterday. She'll be back to normal if she's had a proper meal in a day or two. More or less.
Here's hoping, Ida, and chin up, we all make mistakes. I'm sure by next winter you'll have things running like clockwork around here.
What do you mean by that? Make mistakes?
Well, it was the coalition that got the food supply in such a tizzy, no? I read about it in the newspaper. Disagreements between the two parties, no? KPOA wouldn't back down on some demand or other?
Yes, well, what the newspapers don't know could fill an entire second newspaper. Oh yeah, great line, Ida, idiot. That refuse to back down nonsense is just that. It's nonsense. Don't get your facts twisted, Boris. This winter was never going to be easy for Vienna. It's the national economic and geopolitical situation that's compounded things. You know how many people live in the city now? Lots. You know how many the Kaiser built infrastructure for? Not a lots. He built it to produce trinkets and wafers, mostly. What we have here, we've built from nothing.
Ida,
Besides, we'd have plenty of grain if the farmers hadn't all sold theirs to the bloody Lagerhaus system that was fascist crackhead Dolphus set up. Where did all that go, huh? We sure as hell haven't received anything from it. Wouldn't print that in the Geisberg papers, though, would they, huh? Probably sold it all off to baby-killing Hungarian nationalists, didn't they, huh?
I didn't mean to cause offense, Ida. Really, I didn't. We're all Genossen here, all on the same team.
No, we're not. We're Kameraden. No one says Genossen here.
All my friends do, Ida. It's the Alpinen word, isn't it? We're not in Muscovy, are we?
Huff.
Hey, tell you what, maybe this'll cheer you up. A tip to beat the hunger. Pa taught me it from his childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Tie a big circle of lamb sausages together in a loop. Tricks the brain. Makes you think they go on forever, doesn't it? Endless lamb sausages. Imagine that.
Okay.
So you feel less hungry. Or at least you feel more at ease. Ain't so worried about them running out, see?
Okay.
And this works, does it, Herr... Oh, no. How do we pronounce that? Oh, no, that's not so bad at all.
Czechoslovakia.
There was an extra syllable there.
Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
Oh! Czechoslovakia. Wow. That is a consonant cluster right there.
The TSCH.
Yeah.
Ch.
Czechoslovakia. No, I'm there. Woohoo!
And no, on balance, I suppose it probably doesn't. Still, it's a nice thought, isn't it?
He does that sort of pat your upper legs thing blokes do sometimes. He's probably going to say right next.
Right. I should get to Westbahnhof before I miss the train home. If they can get the engine boiling, that is, else I'll be pushing the thing the whole way. Ta-da, both. Safe travels, Herr oh, like the country? Exactly. Bye-bye now.
Take care, Boris. The moment Boris disappears into the fog, Rosa puts her hands on her hips and gives me the look of a disappointed mother. A look I'm inordinately familiar with, but fortunately have no baggage regarding.
You always told me your friend was a Pole, Ida.
He is. I don't know where he got that surname from. I think his family might have seen it on a road sign or something. Anyway, he's not my friend. Not really. He's just someone I worked with a long time ago. I was hardly even Ida back then.
Oh, you were still going by your old name.
No, I was called Ida, but it was not her. Rosa, it occurs to me now. It is January.
Astutely observed, darling. Very well done. What gave it away, the snow, the wind, or the singular New Year's firework 2 weeks ago?
No, what I mean is, Rosa, your birthday isn't for ages. It's in, like, April, isn't it? So why on earth are we going to the bloody Prater?
Oh, who cares? Indulge me anyway. Nothing wrong with an early present, is there? Besides, if you don't take me, I shall tell everyone you've decided to become a social democrat with your friend Boris. I think you dropped something back there, my left foot. You've got some nerve, darling.
Fine, to the Prater.
Splendid. Follow me, Ida. It's this way.
Rosa marches off once more. Fuck, why didn't I say yes to that delicious egg?
Boris, may I interest you in an egg in this trying time?
You may. What is this happening here? I like this, whatever this... Oh, all right. We got to take a recording break. We're back. I don't know if this is the same episode or a second one. It's probably the same episode. I don't think
Unless it's not.
Unless it's not. Who knows? I did, against my will, have to learn about Austrian history between recording sessions.
Against your will?
In the sense that I had no say in the matter. It was going to happen, and it kind of happened to me. So, apparently part of the background for this game, right? Red Vienna.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing this really, really helped kind of solidify what exactly is in the air in this game. Because this is like is it the Social Democrats? No, it's not. This is during the era where the Communist Party is largely in control of Vienna, right?
Well, it's a coalition.
It's a coalition. But they are making great strides in building that project. One of the reasons Ida mentioned the housing structures, because that's one of the most visible, the housing complexes, because that's one of the most visible remnants of that era today. A lot of them still stand. And for a while, it seemed like things were actually kind of going pretty well in that direction. Although it was kind of mostly just Vienna and not the rest of Austria from my scanning of Viennese history here. And then the other thing that's in the air is that it's all about to go tits up, right?
Everything's gonna pop off.
What was it? You were the one that brought this to me. What was it specifically that was about to pop off?
Well, in real life history, the Austrian Civil War,
Mm-hmm.
in which the left wing decisively loses and Red Vienna comes to an end, and the groundwork of Austrofascism comes to a beginning. Well, not a beginning. The groundwork has already been, but as an established project in control.
So, knowing this takes place in like a brief moment of seemingly egalitarian progress, about to be crushed by an oncoming fascist wave, gives the game a lot more present-day oomph.
Yep.
Can't imagine why they would be writing about that in this day and age. Gosh. But anyway, that's butchered Viennese history with a couple of Americans.
Tell us everything we got wrong in the comments. If you're rude in Austrian German, we won't know, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Although if you're too rude, I might stop trying to pronounce German words and you deriving entertainment out of me being bad at it. Catastrophe! Conrad's trapped in Prater. Catastrophe! Teo Mayor. Only themselves to blame. I told you this would happen, Rosa. I told you we would get stuck up here, trapped on top of the big wheel, left dangling precariously above the Prater.
Oh, Ida, no you didn't. Don't make things up just to sound clever. It's unbecoming.
She literally did. I did say.
Okay, yes, well, bully for you. Self-righteousness hasn't made you any less stuck, has it?
Can you see the guy down there? Is he fixing it?
Too much fog. I haven't the foggiest what's going on down there. He's not forgotten we're up here, has he? That would be the last fogging thing we need.
Stop doing jokes. Fuck, I hope he's not forgotten us. You don't think he has he? Surely not. Ugh. My stomach hurts, Rosa. It hurts so bad.
Yell down to him. Yell, help, we're stuck up here.
You yell down to him.
You're louder.
No, I'm not. You're forever complaining that I'm barely audible, that I mutter and mumble.
Because you do. Then you whine that people don't pay attention to you in the bureau and in meetings and so on and so forth. Look, whether you like it about yourself or not, you've more capacity to yell than I do, and if ever there was a time...
You don't know that. I told you already. I don't yell. I don't like how it makes me sound, and I don't like to do it.
You'd rather we freeze to death up here then?
I would rather live in this winter a million times over than yell down to the guy. The small wooden Ferris wheel cabin we're huddled in abruptly rocks as something hurtles into it and perches on the opposite bench. A bird? The metal creaks above us. Some ice cracks. I hope it is not going to break. They don't ever break, Ferris wheels, do they? We're not about to go tumbling down like that poor girl who broke her clavicle, are we? Don't think too hard about it. Focus on what's important, Ida. Focus on the here and now. A bird has landed in your cabin, and why? Why, bird?
I thought I spied a pair of familiar faces up here. Caw.
Which champion of egalitarianism will be the first to invent a bird-rollable cigarette? I like that that's the big problem of the... That's one of the big problems of the day is, listen, we all need our cigs and not all of us are capable of doing this, okay? Hello, comrade Ian. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, wait, no, that was
me.
Rosa. I'm sorry.
Hello, Comradine. Fancy seeing you here.
Oh, it's you, Frencher. Sorry, my eyes are fogging over a bit. Took me a moment to recognize you. Say, you wouldn't fetch us some firewood or something to keep us, alive? It's freezing up here.
Firewood? You'd set fire to the cabin, and wouldn't that be a shame?
Some schnapps, then.
Caw, would that I had some. So, how's the winter treating the both of you? Oh, you know how it is, cold and dull. Actually, we saw Teo earlier, Comradine. Teo.
Mayor.
Why'd you do that?
Why did we do that, Rosa?
By accident, he happened to go to the same cafe as us.
Das Cafe. I think we might be banned from there now because of him.
I don't know the place. Do they serve birds?
It would be illegal not to.
Mug sizes are not legally mandated, Comradine. There's a wingspan's width between birds are allowed to order, and birds aren't paying the same amount for a portion 5 times bigger than they could ever need, you know? Going to be a long while yet before Ostalpina shakes off its history, Comradine.
I'd not considered. They serve Rodler without any fuss, I know that much. Selene goes there sometimes.
Does she really? Selena, you've gotten cafe with her there.
I've seen her through the window once or twice. Point is, we'd not eat there otherwise. I mean, not that we're Rodler, but, you know, solidarity and all.
And are all Redler mammals, Comradine?
No, I suppose not. You're Radler, aren't you? But also a bird.
So, you see the predicament.
Terrible stuff.
Anyway, I don't know why I brought him up. I hardly know the man. What man? Teo Mare. I forgot that's what we were talking about. No, I don't know him too well either. He's okay, isn't he?
I shrug non-committally. He's probably gotten us banned from Dad's Cafe, so I'd be lying if I said I was all too pleased with the man.
What are you two doing parked up here anyhow? Shouldn't this silly thing be rotating?
We're stuck. The wheel is broken. Frozen or something, I don't know. The gears are busted and the gizmos are kaput. I said this would happen, but Rosa didn't believe me. I said this would happen, didn't I, Rosa?
Offhandedly, perhaps.
Excuse me.
A case of flying too close to the sun, is it? That's a pickle. Well, cheerio to the both of you. See you at the next meeting. If you ever make it down from here, that is. Servus.
They hop off the carriage and flutter away into the encroaching evening gloom.
Oh, well, I suppose we'll go fuck ourselves then, shall we?
I got the impression they were messing with you and were about to go down and let the dude know. But I don't know. Maybe I misread that. I got the impression they were just kind of fucking with you a little bit. They didn't have to pay for a ticket either. I actually literally paid money for us to be stuck up here, Rosa.
Typically bloody Redler. No, I'm joking, of course, Ida. I know that sort of joke makes you cross as an Anglian bun, especially today. You're so tetchy.
Well, what's the joke? The joke is just you said a thing that's racist. So where's the joke? What's the part I'm supposed to find funny?
People usually laugh.
And what does that say about people? Vienna stretches out below us, or would do if not for this awful fog. A few steeples and taller buildings peek out of it like icebergs, but most of the city's content to lurk below the gloom. Bathed in twilight, conserving fuel, a handful of areas, though, the first district and some of the more well-to-do residential areas, are lit up like the black pool lights. Rosa wouldn't know what that means, but I do. I read a lot of Detective Pepper books. Anglian lit. Classy stuff. Cultured. I'm the cultured Ida. I should chat to Hedvig about them. It'd be nice to talk to someone else who speaks the language. I stare into the fog. Shadows lurking under the surface denote built-up districts. But in other areas, the fog obscures nothing. Only empty spaces where the city doesn't exist. Some of these are parks. Some of these are rubble. To the northeast, the Donau is frozen over, and around the Donaubastian, my home, the fog harbors no silhouettes at all. The entire island is a ruin. A series of fortifications bombed to shit during the war. I only live on it because if I didn't live on it, someone else might have to. It's okay. I don't mind it.
You're being awfully quiet, Ida. What? Hausschlangirl got your tongue?
Nothing wrong with being quiet. I said so earlier that I don't like to be loud, didn't I?
Fine, allow me to re-clarify my words. Ida, you've gone completely silent. Come on, darling, don't clam up now. Not while we're stuck up here. What's on your mind? Tell me, yes?
Doesn't matter.
Tell me. Go on.
Almost half a decade since the end of the war, and look. So much of the city is still rubble.
Not so much of it. Come on, Ida, chin up. Look, you can just about make out Beatrice Aranzahoff over there. That was a pile of bricks not so long ago, remember? Now it's social housing and schools and community shops for thousands of people. What was it you called it? The world's first 15-second city? Don't think of the city as half ruined, think of it as half built. Please cheer up, Ida.
I suppose I'd better. I'd hate for my dour, frozen corpse to make the attendant too depressed when we finally get back down there.
Now there's a thought. Darling, you remember back when you were a student, when the building you had all your lectures in burnt down?
You best not be about to imply I was responsible for that, Rosa. Just because it happened to me twice in 2 different cities doesn't mean that I...
No, not at all, but you remember they relocated your lectures to the anatomical theater.
Ugh. Don't remind me. I could still smell the formaldehyde.
Do you think they're still there? The bodies. Maybe we, or I, could,
Fucking hell, Rosa. Come on. Stop.
What? Oh, get off your high sheep. I'm hardly to blame for my own appetite. I think it's genetic. Hedgehog stuff. We'll eat near enough anything if we miss out on Frühstück. It's genetic. Same reason I'm always trying to feed you grapes, probably.
You're the same as any other mammal. You're not special.
I'm very special.
So very special. I love the little bits where everything goes away and it's just the quiet of them sitting up on top of the wheel. I had an argument with Boris earlier. It felt awful.
Oh, yes? What, when you schemed to send me away because you were worried he'd embarrass you?
Yes, then. What if he's right? Maybe the KPOA is only part of the city government because we got lucky. The right economic slump at the right time, and now we're just tacking ourselves onto someone else's achievements.
Rubbish. We've done all sorts since 1928. It's thanks to us Beatrice Aranzahoff is twice the size it used to be. Thanks to us we've increased the rate of social housing construction. That new bread factory in Albertastadt? Think how much worse this winter would be if we hadn't opened that up.
The bread they make is yum.
It's thanks to us the Workers' International Sports Contest is being expanded into an international event. Athletes and guests from all around, Iberia and the Commune and the Soviets and such.
Piss her that it got delayed though, no?
It's thanks to us that Leon's union has been able to expand its operations and force some of those brick factories into public ownership. The very same factories who make the bricks to build the houses here. In other nations, Anglia and such, They're just using concrete to build. Quick for sure, but there's more to life than expediency, isn't there? Not like us here, a city built for people and built by people, people secure in jobs making bricks.
It's not Leon's union, he's just a member of it.
I never said he ran the bloody thing, Ida. There's no need to always be quibbling.
Sorry.
Anyway, point is, we've done all sorts. Besides, someone needs to safeguard the progress being made. Not in the make Aranzahof into a star fort way Comrade Meyer suggested, but in the way people like Hedwig are prepared to fight when the time comes. If it does. To be prepared for the political realities of the coming century. The final battle. The painful optimism of the final battle.
Yeah.
Just one more and we win and it's all good.
And then it's all gravy from there.
And then everything went to fucking shit.
God damn it.
You think our coalition parties are ready for that, They're too scared of losing the next national election to show the fascists outside the city their teeth.
You know what? For what it's worth, there's one thing I've taken away from at least the recent months, is that every time attempts at egalitarianism come back and raise their head again, everyone fucking loves it that lives with it.
Yep.
I'm thinking about stuff that's been going on in New York and how that's kind of lit a new wave of democratic socialists here in the States. I can't speak for the rest of the world, but seeing how much people just genuinely enjoy having a public servant who enjoys being a public servant and actually wants to get shit done and can just do that and just does that and does it well. It gives me hope that when you give people a better option, they will like it. And that even if it's hard and eternal work to keep out the fascists, that it'll be worth it. Anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You didn't cut me off.
Did you finish this line?
Yeah.
Right. You sound like Teo.
So what? We believe a lot of the same things as he does, yes?
I guess. He has a way of making me disagree with things I agree with.
Reactionary forces conspire to crush Vienna, Ida. Make no mistake. The Creophorics in the countryside, the fascists in parliament, the Anglians and the Franks, even the Oceanians if they wanted to.
5 years ago, we were cold and hungry when the guns fell silent. Here we are now, cold and hungry again. We've stalled. We're no closer to a better world.
Look around, Ida. Do you see a Kaiser ruling us? I don't.
I see the capitalist class ruling us. We're not Iberia, we're just a charity shop, Republic of Brandenburg, with a red coat of paint over the capital. Don't pretend like we're in control of anything more than half of one city's government.
There's work to be done, yes, and we've been slowed down, it's true, but we owe the people of Vienna our staunchness, our resolve. It'll take patience, Ida, that's all. Patience and time. We will make it in the end.
Unless we're all shot before we have the chance. You saw what happened to the Reds in Brandenburg.
Oh, Ida, you're so morbid. No one is getting shot. Don't rack your brain over things that might never be. Okay.
Fine.
Here you go. Caw.
It's Kopfriend, Freckner, and they're back. The cabin swings as they land. Creak, creak. Hope they brought us something to eat before the fucking too good for quartz cannibal next to me gets any more peckish. Should I be thinking words peckish around a bird? It's not racial, is it?
Comradine, you're back. What, you thought I'd really abandoned you? For shame. Just a little joke was all.
See, I told you.
It's been an awful few weeks and the snow only gets heavier if you don't lighten your spirit once in a while. Here, look, I brought some tobacco and papers to warm you both up. Roll me one too, won't you?
Always, Rosa.
Can you people not do anything? The great tragedy of our age is the difficulty of rolling a smoke with bird claws. Go on, help a comradine out. Caw. Give it here, then.
Thank you, Kameradine. This is very kind of you. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that differently from Kameradine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to add a little extra space or break in the syllable there, but it's not quite working out. If you're just listening in and not looking at the screen right now, you should probably just take a quick look and see that the Kameradin being used for our Kopfrechner here, it has an asterisk in it denoting a non-gendered version of the comrade.
So, what is it that draws you mammals up into situations like this, sitting on top of a big wheel so high up? Do you all secretly wish you were birds? Jealousy is it that drives you to hate us so much?
I don't hate birds.
Nice views, mostly.
Kopfrechner looks around at the impermeable fog through which not a single vista is permitted.
So I see. Caw!
Scary. It's scary to be high up a little bit, but that means it's fun, too.
Like playing Scarecrow. I see. How curious. I'd pick Scarecrow any day of the week, though. Caw!
And Scarecrow is?
Corvid hatchling game. You find a field with a Scarecrow in it, and you have to see how close you can get. You can plant little flags or other markers to see which of your friends can get closest.
Oh.
Thing is, we know there's no reason to be scared of a Scarecrow, but something in our brains, the way we calculate things, always it is tricked in the end. Genetics, I suppose. We think it's not real, it's not danger, but then we get closer and we think, but what if? And we fly away, totally uncontrollable. Caw!
Oh. Wait, if scarecrows exist in this world, what are they modeled after? Real quick, what are they modeled after?
Things that scare crows.
Like a representation of oncoming fascism?
World record is 0.5 meter distance. I once managed 2. I was Kameradin cool of the friend group after that, I'll tell you that much. Caw! Oh. I come all the way back here for some conversation, and you two just sit in silence. More is the pity. Shall I be off then? Sorry, Kameradin, it's Ida. She's depressed.
I'm not depressed.
She's moody.
I'm not.
She's become a defeatist, thinks we're all about to be shot in the head.
I haven't, and I don't.
She's got it in her head that the KPOA is a limp fish, that all the best work has already been done and we're just along for the ride. It's the KPOA that's going to prevent this awful situation from happening again. We've been very busy on the Resource Strategy Committee. Oh, yes. We're planning something big. Caw! Our time in the sun is coming, Kameradin Guggenhofer.
This whole go to farms and ask them for food thing, yes?
By forming equitable deals with nearby farmsteads, yes. We will be able to better ensure our food security while promoting to the countryside that we can be worked with, and that communist politics and ways of thinking can bring benefits to them too. Defang the reactionary base at its source by becoming their carers. Caw! Make them our babes and feed them our milk. In Muscovy, they'd just shoot them in the head and take all their stuff. Far less debasing. And far more messy. Caw! I don't fancy a civil war right about now, do you?
Is anyone else seeing red flags going up?
Apparently no one does today. Funny, isn't it? We all want the Reds to win in Hungary, and we're all glad that they might, but in the meantime, the civil war causes nothing but misery. That, Kameradin Huber, is the second great tragedy of our age. Remaking the world is never a tidy affair, never a pretty one. It is my hope that things don't end that way here, that we find a different path. Words, not wars. I had my fill of those already. A signal corps, wasn't it? The curse of the optimist is to always be proven wrong, of course. I've no delusions about that. Caw. I'm sheltering a family of Hungarian crows in my home, did you know? That's very kind of you. For my part, I'm sheltering Ida for the winter.
What about your family, Comrade Ian? You've got children, don't you? Or, hatchlings, I mean? Might be tight on space, no?
Caw. I do. How sweet of you to remember. It's fine, really. More bodies equal more body warmth. It's basic chemistry.
So I hear.
Hatchlings love snow, you know. Can roll about and play in it, and at their age, they don't eat much at all. They'll be some of the only Vietnamese to have fond memories of this time. Taught my youngest how to make a snow angel the other day. Must be easy when you're a bird. You just lay flat. Caw.
I want to lay flat. I want to lay flat in bed. Rosa, why are we still stuck up here? I'm exhausted.
You didn't happen to see if the guy down there was trying to unstuck us, did you, Kameradin Kopfrechner? Don't know. Listen, it was lovely to see you both, but I've got work to be doing. The Resource Strategy Committee doesn't get days off, especially not at times like this. I'm sure the guy will get you down from here sooner or later. Ta-ta!
Take care, Kameradin.
Mm-hmm. Servus.
With that, our feathery friend, Ida, no! Ida, no! Our regular friend flies off once more.
Someone's awfully chipper.
Don't eat as much food when you're a bird. You can eat bugs and stuff. One good seed is practically a Frühstück, more or less. Want to play I Spy? I spy something that starts with F.
Is it the fucking fog?
It is the fucking fog.
I ate a pigeon the other day, snatched it right off of the street. That's not wrong, is it? I mean, they aren't corvids. They don't think, do they?
Pretty sure pigeons can think, Rosa. They just can't speak. Perhaps that makes it worse.
Oh, pish, they hardly think at all. You're not about to start claiming they're sentient, are you?
No, of course not. I'm not a crank. Even so, I don't like it. Actually, I think it's entirely possible they are, but I'm not going to get into that today, not with Rosa and not up here.
People are hungry, Ida. I'm hungry.
Yes, me as well. Truth is, I ate a pigeon too, week before last, I think. It was awful. Thin meat, wiry, chewy, barely even had fuel to cook it. It was tepid pigeon breast. Almost managed to forget it until now. Thank you, Rosa. There are icicles forming on the tips of my disgusting antlers. I try to shake them off. No dice. Boris's advice.
Yes?
If you're suffering from a famine, why would you assume you have a chain of lamb sausages to hand? Uneaten, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you weren't there for that part of the conversation, were you? Reminds me, actually, I had a dream about a sheep last night.
Oh, yes? Elaborate?
I don't remember it so well. I was eating a sheep, drinking its blood. It was warm. Filled me up, poured into every single part of me till I felt us become one. Like I could feel our bodies melting together, myself fading away. The thin barrier between upright mammal and prehistoric hanger-on breaking down. A simple mind, a simple digestive tract. Survival, the only thing that matters. The next minute, the next second. It was bliss. I understood for a moment, just for a moment, how things are. I haven't even eaten sheep since I was a child. I always hated it. In the dream, it was different, though. It felt right.
Blimey, I've not eaten sheep in a long while either, come to think of it.
Makes me feel sick imagining it now, but in the dream it felt so good. And now, though, it makes me feel sick. Never eating an animal again, Rosa, I swear it.
No, I'm not making that vow. I might eat an animal. A bit of schnitzel, perhaps. Maybe I won't.
All right, your turn. If you don't want to play the I Spy game, that's fine, but you can just tell me. Rosa?
Yes, Ida?
How long have you known Hedvig?
How long? A year or two, I'd say. Why?
You've never mentioned her before.
I didn't realize you cared so much to know all my friends. It's not like you ever try to make new ones.
Because I didn't know you were friends with more dykes. I wish I was more like her, doing more for the city. More than just pencil pushing and delivering documents and sitting behind a desk, I mean.
You're not a soldier, Ida. Pushing pencils and delivering documents and sitting behind a desk is your job.
What about Selene, then? She's got practically the same job as me, and look at her rushing about helping people.
Selena is a different sort. No, I don't mean she's a Redler, Ida. Don't make that face. I just mean that she's more driven than you.
You think I'm not driven?
Truthfully?
I'm driven. I'm driven, Rosa.
Look, we can all work towards a better future any way we can, Ida. Don't fret about comparisons.
Maybe one day, Ida Guggenhofer will do something that saves the city.
I very much doubt it, darling. I don't think anyone can make that claim. It's a fond dream, though, isn't it?
My stomach hurts so much. Pisses me off. That poster.
What? What stomach? What poster? You've not started seeing things, have you? What are you talking about?
The one we saw earlier on the walk here outside of the votive Kirche.
Oh yes, rotten stuff, isn't it? Say, Ida, have you ever heard of the concept of conversations having a consistent through line?
Well, it's terrible. Poor Selene, that her.
Only you seem to sometimes start talking about entirely different topics to the one being discussed.
I'm neurodivergent. It's ableist of you to judge me. People have to deal with that on top of this mess, and even then she's still out helping people. She's like, don't say an angel, Ida. She's like an angle. You deserve to be stuck up here, Ida.
Hedvig has the right of it. It's fascist rabble-rousers like the Lamver who we've got to contend with, not the Redler. But you try and tell people that, and it's like you've coughed in their face.
I think I love her, Rosa. Why the fuck did I just say that? Rosa doesn't need to know. Rosa doesn't want to know. Probably going to think I'm some sort of freak sex pervert after going after innocent women now.
Hedvig? Blimey, Ida, you only just met. Stop bobbing your leg, you're shaking the carriage.
What? No, haven't you been listening to anything I've been saying?
Oh, Selena? What? You only think you love her. Ida, darling, you're barely sentient around her. Chin up, darling, here.
Rosa pats my shoulder. Thank you, Kameradin Hubert. All right. I spy with my little eyes something that starts with a W.
Is it a wheel?
Yes, it's a fucking wheel. This is awful, Rosa, this situation.
Being stuck on top of the big wheel in the Prater? Yes, I'd say so.
Being hungry. It's almost okay when you can distract yourself with kino or wandering or chatting. Unbearable when there's nothing to do but sit and wait. Trapped in your very own oubliette.
It's bad. It's bad, Ida.
You think we'll make it?
To the spring? Of course, don't be so miserable. Besides, we have to. Someone's got to make sure this doesn't happen again next year, don't they? Got to get the city healthy again. Got to get 2 million people's lives back on track. Mope all you want, darling, but just remember all those little dots down there, all those little dots hidden under the fog. They're our responsibility, and despite your sour mood, you care what happens to them, don't you?
I do care about them. I wish I could help them all. Rosa smiles.
So no starving to death before then, yes?
Ugh, I'd be livid if I starved to death before my surgery.
You're... Oh, that. Oh, dear Ida, what did I just say about you ping-ponging between topics?
I've waited for so long for it already. Every day feels so slow now. This famine would be over by now if I wasn't waiting for something.
You're sure it's safe, yes? Your procedure? Only it sounds rather scary.
They'd not let you do it if it wasn't safe, Rosa. And also, like, it was also contemporaneous around this time, right? There was
it?
Yeah, because... Or just starting around now, because remember, like, part of what gets wiped out during World War II is very intentionally like a huge, a bunch of research and a bunch of research on transsexuality in the era.
Were surgical procedures part of it at the time?
I thought they were. I could be wrong about that, but I thought
I legitimately don't know.
I thought that was part of it. I
gotta look that up afterwards.
Yeah, so I guess don't take my word on it.
In Anglia, they let you smoke cigarettes with lead in them. Doesn't mean they're safe, does it?
That's a stereotype. They don't all... Well, some of them don't smoke those. Tommy Queenshogger in the cafe earlier, he wasn't smoking
I don't
one.
think that's what that said.
Queenshogger?
I don't think that's what that said.
You sure? You sure that's not what that's... No, I know. Tommy Queenshagger in the cafe earlier, he wasn't smoking one.
Only because of the shortage. They lost that big lead mine down in Africa, didn't they? A few weeks back. Prices are probably all over the shop.
Anyway, it's safe. The surgery, it's pretty simple even. They just take a scalpel and...
Va! Grossig! I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
Oh, okay, then, well, it's me that's me told, I guess. I bet Hedvig wouldn't mind hearing about it. She's a soldier. She's seen and heard worse. Hell, she'd probably offer to do it for me if she could.
Actually, I read this interesting article in the newspaper the other week. Before I burnt it for warmth, I mean. Did you know transsexual women can whistle, but men can't? Or at least heterosexual men can't?
Confirmed. I spy with my little eye something that starts with C.
Is it the cold?
It's the clouds, Rosa. It's the clouds. It's another hour before the wheel starts turning again. Metal creaks, wood groans, but our slow descent is in silence. The Blue Hills Cross Sea, the modern transsexual's paper of choice. 10 signs your cis friends don't see you as a woman.
So what? This is not from there. Did we just switch to a different place, a different person? Like this is.
Oh wait,
Alien.
hold on. Is this written by? Hi everyone, OMG. I did not expect anyone to subscribe to this thing. Haha, it's Ghost here, back after my short absence after I got all these diseases. It's Ghost.
Oh yeah,
from Lovely Lady RPG.
Yeah, so it is. I was gonna say it's like this is an Anglian paper.
Yep. By the time we're relieved by the relative warmth of Rosa's apartment, it is 10 o'clock at night. 13 hours spent out and about. Sounds like the dream, doesn't it? But you'll recall we were very cold and hungry and that I had been suffering from berry poisoning and the crushing weight of all the world for the duration.
I'm bloody knackered, Ida. Good grief. Careful with your boots. Don't stomp around. Leon's still asleep.
I'm not stomping. I don't stomp.
You're stomping. Come on, take them off. Shh, let's not wake up Leon.
You sure he's still in? Maybe he's already left for work.
He's snoring in the bedroom. I can hear him. Can you not? I suppose it must be a fiancé thing. Wavelengths or attuned vibrations or something.
Grousig. Boots finally jettisoned. Me and Rosa both seemed to slump over and crumple like a pair of discarded rag dolls.
What a mess today was. Bumped into just about everyone in the city. Almost got blown up by a war bomb and got stuck 65 odd meters above the ground.
What a nightmare.
All in all, a good day out. Some excellent wandering. Here's to the next time, Ida.
Rosa pats my arm and smiles reassuringly. I can't help but grin. Just a small grin. It hurts. My face is so cold, every moment feels like I've been sentenced to 100 years in a heavy dungeon. Yeah. To the next time.
I should start preparing some food for Leon. Poor man's got another big day ahead of him at the brick factory.
Don't think it, don't say it.
I'll whip something up for you too, yes?
Am I your best friend, Rosa?
What?
I said, am I your best friend, Rosa?
Do you know what a lemon sheep is, Ida?
No.
It's a thing from... Oh, I don't know, somewhere or other. I read about it in the newspaper. An Anglian thing, maybe?
Photo my friend let me take with her new camera. It's the United Isles of America thing.
So you do know about them?
Thought you might stick around and speak with me a bit longer to me if I said I didn't. Go on.
I do really need to get a move on, Ida. Leon will be up soon.
I know, but go on. Tell me about the lemon sheep. You're the one that brought it up.
That was before I knew you already know all about the bloody things.
So what? Tell me about them. It's my birthday soon. You have to be nice to me.
I know for a fact it isn't your birthday soon, but fine. It's an old UIA tradition. You get a lemon, put cloves in it to give it eyes, cut a little mouth into it, prop it up on sticks, toothpicks maybe. Then you put a coin in its mouth. It brings good luck. You're meant to make them on New Year's Day, but, well, I mean, who's keeping track of all that this year, If you're really fussed about it, we can always turn the calendar back.
You're suggesting I make one. Is that why you asked?
It might make you feel better. You're so gloomy. You were gloomy when we were stood in here this morning, and you're gloomy stood in it now. And frankly, you sounded moments away from jumping from the big wheel and plummeting to your death in the Prater back when we were up there.
We're freezing to death and starving, and the world is embroiled in turmoil, and all the while I'm just Ida Guggenhofer. Yes, I am gloomy.
So you see the problem here. You're supposed to be fighting for hope, for a better future for all the world. You can't be stewing in your own little miasma.
I wish I was a stew. At least I'd be warm. And I could eat myself if I really had to.
Come on, let's make you one, quickly before Leon wakes up.
A lemon sheep?
Precisely. Come on. Shh, not too much noise, okay? Have you ever heard of sleep cycles? Don't want to wake up in the wrong part? Makes a man crabby. Makes a woman crabby, too. I don't know about birds, not sure how they work. We'd have to ask Cope for...
Rosa, I don't really care about whatever the fuck a sleep bicycle is.
No, me neither. Come on, grab a lemon.
Grab a lemon? Yeah, I'll just get on a boat to Ceylon, shall I?
Point taken. Well, there must be something we can... Try that. Yes, that rock over there on the shelf.
Seriously?
Seriously. Well, so what if it's not a lemon? It's almost the same shape. I don't even know where it came from, so it can't be important. It's not special. All rocks are fundamentally the same anyway.
We're not getting toothpicks into it, that's for sure. It's hard as rock, Rosa.
Nor a coin, nor cloves. Well, that's okay. I don't have toothpicks, coins, or cloves anyway.
I have a coin. Yes, it's still in my coat pocket. Here.
Carrying around obsolete imperial currency, are we? I didn't take you for a sissy-phile.
Well, not in that way. Don't call me that. I just keep forgetting to exchange it is all. Empress Sissy can go fuck herself.
She's dead, Ida. Killed by a Roman anarchist, you remember?
Right, I forgot. Cool to experience learning that again for the first time. Yippee. Anyway, still have the coin, so we can use that.
Lemon sheep isn't fussy.
Lemon sheep isn't fussy. Suppose we could just make legs out of cigarettes. Just splay them out around it like it's laying down.
Adorable. I suppose I'll be rolling them, won't I?
Naturally. I have those old coat buttons, too. They can be eyes. Don't think they'll attach to the rock either, but we can just sort of balance them on top of it. Hey, you never answer me. Am I your best friend, Rosa? No response. Rosa, or where have you... Oh, Rosa, where on earth are you?
I'm in the kitchen. I've got a meal to prep, remember? Your sheep's looking marvelous anyway. You don't need my help. I left the cigarettes next to it for you, see? Oh, dear Ida, pantry is looking a little bare. Looks like the only thing we have in at the moment is your spare shoes. Do you mind if,
The lemon sheep times. Look at that lemon sheep, baby.
What a wonderful lemon sheep.
Poor Ida. I set myself down on the floor next to what I suppose you could call my bed, up here in Rosa's attic. Muffled below, the sound of her and Leon eating together. Mahlzeit, lemon sheep. Lemon sheep does not respond. The rock, the cigarettes, the coin, and the two buttons that all sit motionless, unresponsive. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with being quiet. I know they're silently wishing for a good year for me. A year of luck for Ida Guggenhofer. I take a bite of the shoe leather. It's bad, really bad. Worse than the towel, maybe even worse than the pigeon. It's bad, but Teo was right. At least it's mine. In my mind, I picture it, a big brezel. Ida Guggenhofer takes a bite, and at the self-same moment, I take a bite of leather. I can taste the bread, the lye, the salt crystals. I eat my whole meal in this fashion, bite by bite. First a brezel, then I'm eating Marilyn Nerdle. Then a turnip schnitzel with parsley, potatoes, and lignonberry. Yum. Then a bosna, eggs on toast. Monudaln, another brezel. A little later, I climb under my blanket, rest my head on the attic floor, close my eyes. Unlace your boots, Ida. It's time to go to sleep. The hunger. The hunger. HUNGERWINTER by Das Papi and Mia Kunstkollektiv. Written by Digital Poppy, art and additional writing by Mia Kane. Music by Distes. Great music. Additional sound design by Digital Poppy. Videotome Heartbreak Engine by Freya Campbell. I was right, it was by Freya.
It was.
Special thanks to Liana for helping with Electron. Ida Guggenhofer's story continues in the game WATERHEAD. Peep it out online. Oh, that's right. This is all a preview.
The prequel.
A prequel. Hell yeah.
I am excited for the story that is yet to come. Also, because I was kind of worrying, like, does Ida die with hunger at the end of this? Is that what's implied to be happening? But no, the story continues.
I think she's about to die in the fascist.
More terrible things can happen in the next game.
She's going to die in the Austrian Civil War, I think. Oh gosh. Anyway, this game is on itch. I left a link in the description. Go check it out. Go check out some of the other stuff from Das Kunstkollektiv if you have not seen it before.
Play Lovely Lady RPG.
Play Lovely Lady RPG. It's like Disco Elysium for the transes.
Yeah.
And anything you want to add?
Good time was had by all.
I'm pooped.
smash that like, comment and subscribe.